Okay.
Giggity gaggity.
Nice.
Someone's gonna hit their breaking point today.
Yes.
Let's hope so.
I won't.
Hey, friends hit breaking points together, right?
I will not.
You better.
I am only.
Is this like the Cthulhu where you don't really go insane until you get 0? Because that seems like a long ways away.
There's lesser.
I would hope that I do not go insane when I hit my breaking point because I cannot afford to lose
Things can happen.
any
to
more
you.
sanity.
Yeah.
Then.
So, you made it out of Kingswich.
Yep.
That's where we're staying.
Don't believe any of you took any damage from your time.
Nope. It's a clean run for the most part.
And we're staying there.
So your lives were certainly not in danger at any point.
Well, we believe they were. We saw scary stuff.
Oh.
And I put a bullet through something's head.
If we would have allowed ourselves to be ravaged, we might have.
Yeah, then our lives would have been in danger. Yeah. But just open the door to that
Like,
thing.
what's wrong?
Yeah.
You don't know that. You don't know anything.
I know everything.
Alright.
Let's see.
You got paid.
Yep.
When you get paid.
I gotta buy a new car. You guys are gonna help me with that, right?
How much money did we get?
80,000 each.
I didn't write that down.
Thomas, that's why I do.
I wrote down just 40,000
That was the first job.
plus 80,000.
Yep. So
We can buy a lot of supplies before
I'm
we
gonna
go.
get a car. I think a standard Lindell Taylor car that he'd be proud to drive would cost him about 40,000. So I'm gonna pay for 20,000, and you guys can each throw in 10 grand.
Done and did.
All right. So Lindell Taylor got his car back.
We got paid 80,000.
Yep.
So
Actually, you didn't get it back. You got a brand new car. So my net is 120. Cool. I know the agent said that what's his name, Carter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He wants us to go back.
Yep.
But he didn't give us the details yet.
He will give you
Alright.
the details. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Hola, Mr. Carter.
You have walked into the mouth of chaos and returned unharmed. That's what makes you three the perfect agents to go back in. We analyzed the humanoid that you killed. And the results are still somewhat inconclusive. But so far it seems to be mostly human.
What's the rest of it?
Classified. But there seems to be quite a bit going on in Kingswich. Stuff you can perceive and stuff we can't seem to perceive. So one of the researchers here, Dr. Narvaez, would like to go in under the effects of DMT.
He wants us to go under those effects?
No, you'll be escorting him.
Okay.
Where will we bring it?
You will take him wherever he asks you to take you throughout the town until he has completed his research.
Should is there anything we should be afraid of about these people? Is there anything you can tell us about mental state or risks?
Likely highly religious in nature, although secretive, of course. They didn't attack you at first sight, which is good. You do have full authorization, however, to defend yourselves in whatever means necessary. We will have multiple escalation teams standing nearby, outside of the town, but we don't want to send those in right away unless it's clear there's a war here. So, it's up to you to escort Dr. Narvaez around, see what he can find, see if we can wrap this up in a tidy manner, or exactly the extent of the anomaly involved here. As for the house with the dimensional doors, we'll call them, we're interested in further examination of that, but we'd like to secure the town first if possible. So for now, don't worry about those too much. Stick with Dr. Narvaez.
And what about the strange creature that attacked us on our way out?
That's what they did the autopsy on, right?
No. That was the invisible thing that knocked the car and left scratch marks. That was sent in signal afterwards.
Well, that's partly what Dr. Narvaez is hoping to learn a bit more about.
Is secrecy still of importance?
I'd rather you didn't walk in with assault rifles, if that's what you mean. Like I said, right now it seems the residents of the town are somewhat peaceful. We'd like to keep it like that as long as possible until we escalate things ourselves. If you escalate it, you'll probably be outmanned.
Alright, I think we can handle that.
Yep. So you'll meet with... What the fuck? Where did this
What
come
is
from?
that?
Where did this come from?
That's a looks like a
Part of a Knorr
Something-
pasta
were you
bag.
eating- Were you eating jerky?
No. What the fuck?
Do you open any packages?
What an anomaly.
is it
So,
Can you identify that C? What's
combos.
that's what I thought.
the eating combos?
No. Meet with Dr. Narvaez outside of town at this location. It gives you some coordinates.
I eat.
Okay.
Let's ride.
Good luck.
I want to get night vision goggles.
Okay. Well, we know they're not available on Amazon Prime.
Amazon now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You have time for Prime, I guess.
What are we Amazon priming? Supplies?
Night vision goggles.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think I could get them through my job too because I'm not like in the middle of this Delta Green mission.
Who's this bag?
That's what it looks like.
What?
I mean,
Pizza
don't you have to
flavor.
requisition them for, like, a purpose?
Yeah, I mean, I'll fill it. I'll fill in the report. Few things blank. Tell my buddy down there like I'll get the rest filled out to you and just. I mean, otherwise I'll just order it off Amazon. Prime.
What's the equivalent like of a beekeeper's suit?
What's the equivalent of that?
Power
Pretty sure-
armor.
I'm pretty sure you can just get a beaker
Like
suit.
something that would work against humans instead of bees.
That's the most ridiculous. You're talking about armor.
Yes.
You want a suit?
Not bulletproof armor, more like
You want a
zombie
suit?
armor.
Zombie armor.
Melee armor.
Let's go on Amazon.
I'm typing in zombie armor right
Yeah,
now.
let's see what they got.
Oh, look at that. Autofilled.
Look at this.
Angry video game nerd. Some bugs.
I mean, how heavy is beekeeper's suit?
Oh, there you go.
Riot gear.
That's the
Riot
first thing I
gear,
found
yes, that's what it is.
of clothing. So, that's gotta be it. That's what your characters are wearing now.
I think riot gear is like probably closest.
Can I
thing.
also interest you in this?
There's a Minecraft armor
That's-
costume.
That's what he
that's
just
what
told
I'm
me.
looking
Oh man,
They'll protect you from those zombies.
$400 for an FX1 Flex Force.
Ooh, Flex Force.
I also want 2 smoke grenades.
Okay.
Alright. So can I add one? Alright, cool.
You can get this shirt that has corn on the cob.
Ooh, that could help you. Maybe they have an aversion to corn on the cob.
You can just get this sent to your house, body armor, but you have to
Yeah.
acknowledge you're not going to use it for any criminal purpose.
You'd acknowledge that.
I hope
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah.
Thomas, how much is it? Should we all get body armor?
It's only $400 for this.
I want to see.
For a hard shell crowd control system.
Dude, that'd be fucking
I
sweet.
don't know if that's subtle.
Just in case everything goes wrong, it'll be in my suitcase.
Thomas, if you ever hear like strange noises in your house, just put
Strap
that
it
on.
Put on my hard
just-
shell
yeah,
crowd
dude.
control system.
Yes, yeah.
Walk. Someone's in the house. I walk in my bedroom like that,
That'll get them to retreat, guarantee it.
or blast off.
They'll know.
That's pretty intimidating.
Could I interest you in this? It would protect your shoulders and straps across your chest.
Oh, back.
Can't even say anything else. It's not even protecting the chest.
No, just a little
shoulders.
bit. Shows off the nipples real nice.
Oh yeah, it's like George
Spartacus
Clooney Batman
There's
suit.
nothing wrong with showing off the nips.
I don't really want a hard shell crowd control system though.
Is that on Amazon? The hard shell?
LAPolicegear.com.
That's where they get it all from.
That's major LAPD.
Or is LAPD just selling this off on the side?
Is this a brand or like is it actually associated with the actual police? I don't know.
Who knows?
It's weird.
I know. I don't know.
Well, you can certainly have that if you want.
Yeah, I'd like that just as like a just in case like we're in that hotel at night, for example, if we're in a situation like that again where it's like all bets are off.
Yeah.
Now this is just my working
Do
theory.
you think
But I think these creatures are nocturnal. As in I think it's gonna be most dangerous at night. So like I feel like I'd want something to maybe like fortify
That's why I got the night
a
vision
room or
goggles.
windows or something. How does one fortify?
A deployable barrier system.
I could put like a tent, but hard.
a hard tent?
Lumber.
The Plow King.
Wood is good.
How to reinforce a door
Wood is good.
How do you
portably.
They myth busted that like you really can't unless you have it set up where from like the door all the way to the wall
You could get
is like filled with stuff so it completely blocks it in.
you could get like an instant inflatable raft, where like you just
Do what?
becomes a raft.
Land.
Just in case you want to go down the Mississippi.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
or if it's just a body of water and you just need to go.
I forgot what state we're in.
Massachusetts. It's on the coast.
So the ocean.
Yeah.
How to build a
It's
safe
way
room.
off the Mississippi. I don't need anything. I'm ready to meet the man. The
Meet
myth,
your
the
maker.
legend.
I've got what I need.
Does anyone have a shotgun?
Nope. You could probably get a shotgun, Thomas.
Yeah, I'll buy a shotgun.
A little before Walmart gets rid of them.
I don't get rid of them. They just got rid of their video games.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Keep the
Solve
gun.
the
Keep the
problem.
gun. Keep the guns.
Yeah, I'll feel more safe. I guess if I have the hard shell and the shotgun, that should be enough.
It's a shotgun.
Oh, and
considered,
night
though.
vision as well. Do we all have night vision? Was that assumed?
No.
Okay.
I do not have night vision.
So I'd like to order those 3 items.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to be? Is a shotgun considered heavy weapons?
No, I don't think so.
I think that'd be like a rocket launcher.
Minigun or something.
Yeah.
Can I order a minigun? I'll check Amazon.
You check and you let me know.
Yeah. You make sure you sign your form.
probably get like a
You did.
mini gun.
Yeah, compact gun.
There
Where are
you
we
go.
meeting the doctor?
You can get it on Amazon.
There you go. Perfect. You can have that.
Sweet. It's 30.
Is it like a Nerf gun?
It's a Nerf gun. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Just gave you some coordinates outside of
Alright.
Kingswich.
I'm gonna leave my brand new car at home this time. One of you could drive, or we can rent a vehicle.
Whoa. I flew in. He flew in.
We will rent a vehicle.
He
Okay.
lives really far away, so he had to
Yeah.
fly in. I don't like driving, so
Right.
I flew in.
So who's renting the vehicle?
I'll rent the vehicle.
You getting that insurance?
Probably. I think you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like the best thing to do.
Maximum insurance.
Okay.
Maximum insurance.
How much?
Yeah, it's a Steven Seagal.
How much is a car going to cost me to rent?
I have no idea. I've never
Nothing
rented a car.
Nothing fancy. Throw out a number.
$800.
Nice.
It's probably not that far off.
Nope.
There you go.
Okay.
You probably have a pristine record up to this point, like credit
Well,
rating.
Until I destroy this car.
Yeah, alright.
So, that prayer vigil came and went. You were not in town to witness it.
Alright.
It's bullshit.
Well, you could have stayed. I didn't stop you.
I feel like you did.
Put
There you
that
go.
person outside my door.
Sorry. Alright. You pick up Dr. Narvaez, basically, like, along the road.
Yep. Doctor,
Uh,
I'm Lindell Taylor, Delta Green.
Hello.
So quick to just say Delta Green.
There's one man waiting at the coordinates. Must be the doctor.
Yes. I am with Delta Green.
Yes.
You went into the town previously.
Yes, I'm sure Agent Carter briefed you.
In some details, yes. Been very busy researching Kingswich. And he gestures to your car that he can get in.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He gets in the back. Just.
Who are you really working for?
Yeah. We're gonna break this man.
So, seems the average household in Kingswich has 12 children.
Very high.
Approximately 80% of those children, born over the last 30 years, lack birth certificates. I suspect religious reasoning.
I don't think any of us would venture to disagree with you thus far, Doctor.
Has the average number of children always been so high?
No, like I said, only the last 30 years, 40 years.
Yeah.
It also seems that the community consumes approximately 200% more alcohol than the statewide average.
Hell yeah.
However, the usage of hallucinogens is seemingly non-existent.
What do you infer from this, Doctor?
Well, I don't think they need hallucinogens because they're already seeing some pretty wild stuff.
That is consistent with our observations.
As for the alcohol usage, perhaps it assists with their procreation or it's related to their religion. It's unclear.
I would suggest to you, Doctor, that these people operate very highly strung, as if they're overclocked, and the alcohol might, to some extent, help keep things in balance. We observe nocturnal behavior, absence of any blinking, so the alcohol might be the only thing keeping them from going over the edge.
Now, did you observe a very large number of children?
No.
Interesting.
Children, I don't recall seeing that many.
Yeah.
You saw a pack of wild children.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yes,
But-
there was.
Yes.
There was the group of children that were eating. I think it was a dog.
Ooh. Feral children within
Yes.
the town.
Yeah.
But, I mean, proportionally speaking, it's not like we saw tons of them, you know.
No, that was the only time we came across any children.
Most of the children are sequestered away.
Yes, and we have not located where they are
Just
being
waiting
held as
to
of yet.
emerge.
Well, as Agent Carter may have informed you, I believe we're dealing with some sort of anomaly existing beyond our normal senses. And I have had prior experience with utilizing DMT to enhance my perception so that I may see. In 76 in Brazil, I encountered an indigenous tribe that utilized hallucinogens in order to see a living wound, that they called it, brought upon nature by colonists. It was very strange. At that time, I dismissed it as hallucination, but I have come to believe otherwise. So if there's something lurking here, I'll see it.
Very good, Doctor.
Now, I don't know the town perhaps as well as you do, so I'll leave it to you three to direct me where do you think my attention should be drawn.
I think we should start at the manor.
What manner?
Or
Like the big
yeah,
chunk of
Cornelius
Yeah.
P.
Source of. Did we
Board
ever read
fellow.
that book?
3.
No.
We didn't read the
The
book?
book was not intelligible.
Oh, right, it had the language.
Yep.
Give him the book.
We don't have the book any longer.
We have forked it over.
Yep. But yes, I agree. The mansion would be a good starting point. We believe. Did Agent Carter fill you in, Doctor, on the deity that we speculated to be their object of worship?
Not especially, no.
Sockless.
The demiurge.
Yes, they had statues venerating him and other religious texts in the extensive home of the cult leader, Mr. Cornelius Bodefell III.
You said his name right.
It was the site of a great bloodbath and was our first entry point into the town. There is one area left uninvestigated, and that was the basement of the manor.
Well, you might have to descend.
Yes. It would be good to do so with you on hand, Doctor. I think your insights will be valuable.
Very well. Carter did mention sarkites.
Yes. Yes, he did.
If that is the case, this will be troublesome.
That's why we're here, sir.
Well, my life is in your hands then.
Okay. So you guys want to take him to the mansion right away?
Yeah, I think that's the best path for us.
We're going to attempt to go to the mansion.
Okay. You drive into the foggy, dreary town of Kingswich once more. Perhaps for the last time.
Bum, bum, bum.
You make your way to Bodefell Manor, just as you did before. You see that the SUVs are gone, but other than that, the manor looks pretty much the same on the outside.
Here we are.
Are the SUV still there?
God damn it!
That was like the first thing he said. The SUVs are gone.
We will encourage, Doctor, that we stay together in a group.
Of course.
The house itself displays some anomalous features. The layout of the corridors, at least as far as we could recollect, have been known to shift around a bit. And where at one point you would see a hallway, there would only be a solid wall upon returning to that same room.
I see. I'll stand close then. And he takes a big hit. DMT.
Get high then. Alright. Alright. I approach the entry.
I see symbols covering the outside of this building.
Do we see them?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Well, fascinating. Can you understand them?
No, but I will draw them for the researchers.
Okay. He's got a little journal.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll try the door.
It is open.
Okay. Do I recognize the great room?
The bodies are gone.
Yep.
The statue has been removed.
Okay.
You see the two staircases.
Yep.
You see a corridor on your left. You do not see any other doors or hallways.
Did we ever go upstairs?
No.
I want to go
I
upstairs.
thought we did. We
I
didn't
don't
go.
recall.
We definitely.
I summarized that. You eventually did go upstairs.
Yeah.
We didn't go downstairs though. I believe.
Nope.
Correct. That was locked.
I remember the entryway to the downstairs being through either the right or forward, but maybe I could be mistaken. Because left is the direction we chose.
Correct. Oh.
We could hold position for 1 hour and see if we notice any reconfigurations.
He's gonna have to take more drugs.
Yeah, he's got a big supply.
Okay.
Everywhere he goes.
We don't want
I think we
to
just.
lead the doctor down the hallway.
I think we just
Is
go
there
down
a
the
risk?
hallway.
I mean, it looks like the place has been cleaned.
Certainly has been. Very well. We will proceed to the left corridor.
Okay. Narvaez finishes drawing his notebook and finally joins you. This hallway, it's cleaner.
Yeah.
They weren't going to be meticulous about every little speck of blood, so you can tell there's definitely some violence here, but all the bodies are gone.
That's good.
The corridor does seem much shorter than it was, though.
Okay.
Where's the room where the people were imploded?
It's like around here.
That was at the end of the corridor on
Yeah.
your left.
That's no longer accessible.
It's accessible. It's just like 15 feet down the hall.
Let's lead the doctor there.
Alright.
After you.
Guns out.
Guns out, buns out.
I probably won't
Nice.
draw mine just yet. I don't want to alarm him too much. We have no reason to suspect anyone's here.
Okay. You enter into the implosion room where the pulpit was. And Narvaez gasps as soon as he walks in.
What do you see, Doctor?
There's a hole
Where?
in the middle of the room,
Like in the floor? Or like
in the air.
Like a portal.
I suppose it's pure black.
Are there any freestanding objects nearby?
There's some chairs.
Alright, I'm gonna take a chair.
Okay.
want the doctor to quick describe where he sees the pole of black. And then I want to try and just lob the chair at it. See if the doctor observes anything.
Okay. The chair goes across the room, clatters to the floor. He says that the blackness coated it. And now it's like growing flesh.
The chair?
Yes, but you can't see it.
Well, let's wait
Oh.
and see what is it growing into.
We don't. Doesn't change in our.
Nope.
Reckon. I mean, I asked the doctor, I guess.
It's just a fleshy.
He's writing.
Go over and smash that chair. Make
Be
you
careful
point
not
to
to
it.
not to
Avoid
It's gonna
this.
look really
Don't get
violent
coated.
for him.
Whatever you do, don't get coated.
I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna hug the wall and smash the chair. I'm gonna hug the wall though.
Okay, you see like Narvaez dry heaving.
What do you see?
God, the blood and pus.
On the chair?
From the chair, I'm guessing.
Your legs are coated.
His legs are coated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fool. Cut him off.
That's extreme. Let's just withdraw.
He's gonna become one of them.
I don't see anything, so.
Problem solved.
You're
Alright.
become a purple
We're
thing.
we're sorry to subject this to you, Doctor. Let's leave this place. Oh God. Okay. I want to search. I'll just say I want to search the ground floor. See if I can find a stairwell to the basement anywhere.
You do find the door to the
Okay.
basement.
Here we are, Doctor. This is what we meant to show you.
Okay, he just keeps glancing and studs his legs.
Yeah.
Are they growing? Or are they stable?
They don't seem to be growing flesh, but I'd certainly want to do some medical analysis.
You could take a small skin sample.
Can I?
Of course.
Okay.
He's a hardened detective. A little pain won't bother him much.
He opens his briefcase and puts on some gloves.
Yep.
Takes a scalpel.
I thought it was like skin cell. Like a swab.
I'll steady him so that he
wants
doesn't
some
go
blood,
like.
too.
Yep.
I mean, he's not going to, like.
No,
I think I'll be fine.
Chainsaw.
Slasher film.
Okay. He very delicately shaves off some skin and
Always good to make sure your doctor's high as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
He'll have a really steady hand.
pierces the skin a little bit to draw some blood. And he bottles it all up and puts it in his briefcase.
Alright.
Is the basement door unlocked?
No.
Okay. Who has art?
I have locksmithing.
That's it.
Is that going to.
Roll it up!
This is going to go poorly. Because this is only 20%. I got an 80.
Wow.
Or an 8.
Oh, that would be better.
Yeah.
I locked it further.
No, it just takes you a long time.
Okay. The doctor will probably have to redose.
Hey, I'm going to
I don't
put
know
it.
how long it lasts.
Oh, okay. We'll say no.
I'm not gonna worry. He's
Yeah.
got enough to last a couple days.
Years.
A couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 30 minutes later, you finally pop it open.
Alright.
You go through a couple picks.
Is there lights on in the basement?
No.
Spies versus murders.
Yep.
I'll also put mine on.
Flashlight.
Yep.
The doctor thanks you.
Be very careful. I just tell you, be very careful with that thing.
What? Just right into the eyes.
Don't you dare.
Alright.
Okay. Who goes goes first?
The doctor.
I
He has
will-
to-
I
he has to
will-
warn
he's
us.
got
I
the
will- I will
flashlight.
with the flashlight.
I'll be behind him.
The doctor needs to warn us of any black holes.
Doctor can come right behind me, and then these black ops spy types going
Yeah.
afterwards.
All right.
Okay. You descend into the basement. Perfect music.
Yep.
It becomes. You'd expect it to become cold. Starts to grow very warm. Stifling, perhaps.
I
Much
wanna-
like the weather today
Yeah.
in Wisconsin.
Yeah. I want to find a prop for the door.
Such as?
I'll go back and grab a flesh chair if I need to. But
But a non-flesh chair.
yeah, ideally a free chair.
Okay. Done.
Make sure it's under there real good.
Yep.
Wedge it. All right.
Yep. Okay. So it grows warmer and warmer as you reach the basement floor. And you see a lot of bookshelves. And
Gug. Oh no.
no,
Okay.
you see a gug. A laboratory.
Perfect music, man. That's great. Okay.
What type of
Like beakers and
laboratory?
You
shit.
see
Yeah.
beakers. You also see what appears to be a severed human leg
Okay.
on a platter. Not a platter. Like a
Medical tray.
yeah, medical tray. That's it.
I look for a light switch.
Platter.
Yeah, medical platter.
Is there a light switch?
You do see a light switch.
I turn off my night vision.
Okay.
Try this switch.
Okay. The lights slowly flicker on,
Okay.
and you hear Narvaez gasp.
Steady there, good doctor. What do you see?
He is staring at a spot behind you.
Where am I in relation to him?
Probably closer to the stairs still.
So I'm even further behind.
Yeah.
I'll pause. Look.
Everyone pause.
I'll turn off the light.
Pause.
Still there, doctor.
Okay, when you turn off the light, you get slammed from behind.
Ah!
Oh my god.
So I don't know what kind of armor you're wearing or anything. You don't got a hard shell on. I know
No,
that.
no. Just my agent clothes.
Okay. We'll just see.
That's the amount of damage
Don't you dare.
you need. There's a D.
How do we
thing.
not have 1d4? Oh, here it is.
Yep.
That's the amount of damage.
I imagine I get like propelled forward a little bit
Oh, yeah.
from that.
Yeah.
I'll whip around and just shoot once.
Oh my god. Thomas is right there.
I don't know if he was right behind me.
No.
No. Oh. I mean, I'm expecting my bullet just to go into the wall, but that's what Lindell Taylor would do.
Bullet does go on the wall,
Yep.
and Narvaez shouts, "To the right!"
I'll.
Okay. You see, like, blood splatter against the wall.
I'll aim just a tiny bit more slightly right and fire again.
Oh, now I get to make a dodge roll. He's on to you. What am I rolling? Where are my dice? I don't have any dice.
then you don't get to roll. He automatically gets hit.
Okay, that's pretty bad. Okay, you can roll damage this time.
I've got a medium pistol, so that's a D10. 8 damage.
Ooh, pretty solid.
Good. Might hear some squealing, shrieking.
You don't hear anything.
Alright.
Damn.
Do we see anything?
Alright, well that's going on. I want to say to the doctor, I'd be like, Doctor, would it be so strange if I tried some of the hallucinants so that we could at least defend ourselves properly?
That also means you're going to take more sanity loss.
Yes.
That's fine.
Okay. Duh, he wants to see it.
Okay.
I wanna see
He like shoves a packet in your hand.
in your mouth.
Alright. Thomas, what are you doing?
Pull out my gun.
Shooting gallery.
God, please don't do that.
Don't shoot me, doctor.
Sockless, take the wheel.
Okay,
I'll
roll
blast.
your
I'll
shot.
blast where I saw Sean shooting.
Nice.
His name is Lindell Taylor.
Oh.
12.
Alright.
You ain't dodging that.
Really? Yeah, you're right. Okay, roll your damage.
It's D10, isn't it?
Mine's D8. I have the light pistol
Oh.
for no reason. 3.
Alright. You connect with something, but it didn't seem like a kill shot. Ziggy, did you ever get off the floor?
You know, if I was like just like kind of there, like,
That's what I assumed.
yeah, I'll stay on the. I'm on the floor. So.
Okay. You suddenly feel just like an immense weight on top of you, and you start to feel like something sharp digging into your arms.
Well, I'd probably try and like shoot up once and try and like either free myself or push up. I'd do the shot first and then see if that relieves the weight. Because Lindell Taylor would be totally convinced he's got some adversarial, invisible bastard.
Yeah, it's sort of tricky because he's got your arms pinned a little bit.
I see.
So you can try and maneuver the gun, but you're going to take a penalty.
Yeah, I'll try and just bend my wrist as
Okay.
best I can.
Then roll your shot minus 20%.
Okay.
Nice, it'd be like plus, I don't know how the math. It's 20% worse.
Okay.
However you want to do that.
Yeah.
Need a calculator?
I think I don't think he meant 20% of what you have. I think he meant just take 20% off of it.
Yeah.
20 off.
Oh.
Whatever your skill is.
I know what you're
that's 20.
saying.
Because it was to my benefit
Yeah.
to do 20% of my skill
yeah.
rather than subtract 20.
Yeah, that's never going to be the case.
Still
11.
got it though.
Yes.
Alright, roll damage.
Still.
Dumb
destroyed it.
motherfucker, dumb motherfucker, you dumb motherfucker.
2.
Yep. Glancing.
Glancing shot.
Did it relieve any of the weight?
Not really.
Okay. Help
What is
me!
it? Doctor, what's on it?
It's a monster.
Just one?
Yes. Studs, you've taken the DMT, I assume.
Yeah.
So it takes a little while to kick in.
Yep.
You can start to see like a hazy, massive blur on top of your fellow agent.
Alright. We're going to try to kick it off.
Roll some kick move.
Roast and kick some ass.
Athletics?
Unarmed combat.
Oh, that's better.
I think that makes more sense.
60%. I'm at 60% on that, so
Pretty good.
I'll take it.
Kick your
Athletics was 31, so mainly because I failed once.
Kick his ass.
I've succeeded.
Nice.
At
Kick his
56
ass.
out of 60.
Roll damage.
Kicking his ass.
What is
Kick
damage
his
for
ass.
unarmed?
I said it at one point.
Can't imagine it's more than a knife, which is a D4.
Then it's probably a D4 modified by strength.
Could it be a D3?
It could be whatever it wants to be.
I guess I could look for you bastards.
Sorry, I don't want to shoot my gun at my friend lying on the ground.
Cloud spiral
I'm about to
over
pull
again.
out my shotgun.
Kick his ass.
Seems
Kick
so
his ass.
dangerous.
There's a big invisible beast on my friend.
Yep.
I
So you're gonna shoot a shotgun at your friend.
That's definitely a rapper name.
I have to haste the action.
He's gonna hamstring him.
I'll hamstring him.
Okay, I think it's 1d4 minus 1? Or it might just be
Minimum.
1d4
Minimum of 1.
Yeah.
Could be 0.
Thank you.
Didn't connect properly.
1d4 minus 1. What's your strength? 8. 8?
That's my score.
Then it's 1d4 minus 2, I think.
God, let's go.
Can it be 0?
It won't
Minimum
be.
of 0, yeah.
I will be rolling. I don't heal him with my kick.
But I meant like, is it at least 1 or not?
It is 0.
No,
Then
minimum
it's
1.
0.
But
so
I
you
still
just-
He
kicked
said
him.
he's
Yeah, you connect with it. It notices.
It just doesn't care.
But it's like got a big hand that's about to slam down when it comes to this man's turn. Loyal agent of the
I wish I had some lopping shears.
army. You don't.
No, I'm not. That's a pro character.
Shoot right where I kicked. And you'll hit him.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
see
I'll
like
just-
his foot stop in midair.
Shoot again.
Roll it.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Nope.
56 out of 21.
Okay. You panic and shot goes wide. And the hand slams down on our good pal. Let's see, how about this one?
Was that an 8?
It's a 6. It's getting big.
It's getting big.
Getting big.
So, like, yeah, your chest and shoulder is just fucked. You know, in Last Blood, when he like yanks that dude's thing out, it's kind of where you're at.
Oh, God.
Living the life.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
it's your turn.
My wrist is still intact.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can use
I
that.
probably don't have a huge area of missing up here.
No.
Alright.
I believe in you.
So can I lobby for maybe a minus 10 instead of 20 at this stage?
No, because
Alright.
now you're going into shock. How much health do you have left?
7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a hardy guy.
Pretty decent.
Yep. Under normal circumstances,
I know.
success.
It's
Help me! I'm dying!
special circumstance.
Yep.
Studs.
Can I see it more clearly?
It's, yes, you can now see rippling flesh
Alright, I
in
will
the
aim
shape of
something.
something.
Yeah.
I will aim directly for the head.
Center of oh, the head. Alright.
Okay.
And I will kill it.
Hopefully you don't fumble.
Yeah.
I will kill it.
Is he good
You might
bonus?
hamstring your friend's brain.
Is he good bonus for being so close?
I will put a check mark next to that for that failure.
What
so
did
I
you
know
roll?
that. A 65 out of 61.
No, we'll give you a bonus for that.
Thank you. Save me.
You're close enough. I'd give you
Kill
plus
it.
10.
Okay.
What kind of pistol do you have?
The medium.
There you
That was
go.
a 9.
That's good.
That was a 9.
That's pretty good.
That's lethal damage. lethal weapon.
Nice.
So,
You passed that too.
yeah, you see just blood and flesh go flying, and it just sort of drops right onto Ziggy.
Push it off.
Let's see some strength rolls.
Help him.
Ziggy, you're starting to suffocate.
Help him.
I'll assist.
You might want to help. Just push where I'm pushing.
Do I feel it?
You feel something. It feels weird.
I rolled a 97 out of 40.
Whoa.
Did my support do anything for him?
Probably not that much.
Or do I roll independently?
Well, let's roll. If you roll like under a 6.
Nice.
Otherwise, like, we just can't move
It's
him.
not gonna work right
No.
now.
He takes suffocation
He's
damage.
gonna start suffocating.
That's alright. We'll get him
Might
off.
have, like, a
We'll get him
collapse
off
lung.
before you die. 33 out of 60.
He's a strong boy.
That's good, but you were only assisting. You weren't the main man.
Alright, you do it.
Ziggy, you take 1 damage. The thing is starting to come into view for everyone now.
Get this shit off me!
Again?
Narvaez
Yeah.
is furiously
You.
writing and drawing.
You.
I'm gonna kill him.
I'm gonna kill him.
You
He's
roll
just an
first.
egghead.
And I'll assist you, Mr. Strong
If
Body.
he like wraps my chest and stuff afterwards, I'll
Yeah, he's a doctor.
yeah.
57 out of 60.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's already succeeded, but
Yeah.
Can you make it worse?
Succeed.
I got a 75 out of 40. I'm useless.
You're just patting him on the back.
But between the two of them, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Ziggy, you take 1 more damage.
Okay.
But you guys do eventually get him off.
How you doing there, buddy?
I'm at 5.
That's not good.
Nope.
Luckily, there's a doctor here. He'll sketch you. Like one of his French girls.
There's your specimen, doctor.
Fascinating.
Yes. I require first aid.
I have first aid.
More
Of course.
First
Takes
aid.
open a DMT packet.
Of course.
You just feed him DMT.
No.
No. Alright, he'll roll first aid on it.
Alright.
He has a 70% skill in first aid.
I have a 50.
Nice. There you go.
Alright.
So you heal 1d3 damage.
1. Okay.
That's better than not being healed.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask them to help get me up.
I don't know if I can handle that. I'm a pretty weak boy.
I'm in command.
No one said that.
I've earned the right to be in command.
Because you got hurt.
Yes. I also drew first blood.
Drew first.
I did.
Alright, yeah.
Yep.
I'll get you up.
Thank you.
But I will strength roll and fail.
No, I don't think you need to roll for that.
Do I see anything cool? How's my leg look now?
I wish I could like just flip this around, but I can't.
It's connected to too many things.
Yeah, this is what it looks like.
I'm just
sort of
I was coming over to you.
a smaller version of this.
It's made out of people.
Yes, you can tell there are human parts involved.
Dude, it's got a dick where its eyes used to be.
Yes.
Does he have a human as a leg?
Yes.
That's cool.
Wow.
It's
Look
it's
at
got
that.
heads for toes.
I wish I had head for toes.
Wow.
To make it happen.
That's
Alright.
Sanity loss. Nice.
Yeah, let's get the sanity rolls.
We all see it.
cool.
Yes, it's
once
coming
it's
to view
dead.
now.
Once it's
Dead.
dead. Alright, well, I will succeed.
Big Daddy sanity.
Here we go. Succeed. Don't even look at it. I succeed. Hey, I did succeed. I'm assuming
I succeeded.
we all succeed.
Nice.
Okay.
But
Then
we're
you
still-
all lose
We're only gonna lose
4.
1.
Alright.
I've
I
seen
think
worse.
the fact that we killed,
fact that you killed
it
is a big
helps.
thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not so bad.
I'm still above breaking point.
I slipped closer to breaking point, but I'm just
I'm
2
away.
above. Yep.
3 away.
So I'm winning.
Yep.
Doctor, have you ever encountered something like this?
No, not at all. He's scalpeling it and
Yeah.
taking samples.
Yep.
What a weird guy.
He's taking pictures now.
Mm-hmm. While he's doing that,
Yeah.
we want to look through the laboratory area.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
What are you looking for?
Seeing like if I can discern what's in like any of the tubes or jars or whatever. Like, do I see like little flesh samples and
Oh
shit?
yeah, plenty of flesh samples.
Yeah.
Some of it looks somewhat normal. A lot of it is like mutated,
Yeah.
to say the least.
I need bed rest. I need time.
Motel
Probably got
6.
some broken ribs.
Yes, yes. Is this like a pharmaceutical lab?
I don't think it's that kind of lab.
Can I make some drugs?
You can always make drugs.
Yeah.
No, it's probably like a mad scientist lab.
Doesn't mean you can't make drugs. You can always make drugs.
There are chemicals.
I guess I wonder what I want to make.
The best drugs you've ever seen.
Has he already been treated?
With basic
Bandages,
first aid
yeah.
and stuff like that, and like he probably needs the hospital, but
Probably not a
I
hospital.
wouldn't trust
in this
any
town.
hospital and no.
oh, they'll fix you.
Yeah, I'm sure. No, I just need to lie still for some time.
Alright.
Just to stay hydrated. I'll be alright.
Let's get you back to the hotel.
Yep. We're probably checking into a new place this time.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was more than one hotel, so
Like
We'll do
a local place.
was the Motel
I
6
think
the
we
only
wanted
chain?
franchise, if possible.
Is there one other chain?
Let's see.
He's looking up Kingswich.
Did we stay at a Hotel 6 or a
Yeah, it was
Holiday Inn?
a Motel
Motel
6.
6.
It's a Holiday Inn the first time.
Is there a Holiday Inn here?
We had better luck with the Holiday Inns.
We did. Could even be like a microtel.
Microtel.
Yeah.
Fuck is
What is
that?
that? A micro hotel?
Mm-hmm.
Like a cube?
Capsule hotel.
Yeah, capsule hotel.
I highly doubt they have one of those in this small town.
No.
Okay,
go
what
with
are
like
other
a small Super 8?
Okay, perfect. Make for the Super 8. Doctor, finish your samples. We are withdrawing.
Okay, he snatches a few like jars off of the
Yeah.
shelves and grabs some paper. Okay, we should report this, right?
Yes. Back once we make it to the vehicle.
Okay.
Call it. And we'll do so.
Okay. From your cell phone?
Fuck Carter and his
His
landline. I'm
bullshit.
gonna try calling from my cell phone.
Do you have a landline at the hotel though? It's done.
We don't know. We haven't checked in yet.
It doesn't go through.
Alright. Let's get to the Super 8.
And Dr. Narvaez, you can't use your cell phone?
We were hoping he'd make an exception, but nope. He prefers to operate along other lines.
Oh, you must not be high enough rank, and he.
Oh, good. I don't care. Fine. That's fine. Yep.
And then I slapped him.
Nope, nope.
He
That's alright.
gives the phone to you.
Mr. Carter, I borrowed Dr. Nevaeh's phone.
Yeah, the restriction.
Yeah.
We'll have to work on that.
Okay.
Report.
We give him the full report. I share the extent of my injuries. That the doctor will have full documentation ready of the anomalous humanoid patchwork invisible abomination and where we discovered it.
And the symbols.
Yep. And currently
And the black hole.
sustains substantial wounds, but Still operationally functional.
For
I'm
now.
glad you survived.
Thank you.
I guess to their credit, they did have it locked up.
We believe, well, I should say I have a hunch that there's more of these lurking around. This is consistent with the behavior the citizens displayed in sidewalk areas, as well as physical contact we've encountered with unseen entities.
I believe that assessment. And you were infected with something.
According to the doctor, I'll pass the phone to him. He can testify to that.
He does.
His leg shows tremendous growth of blah blah blah.
Yeah, I should see that.
Yeah.
Becoming a flesh monster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you took the DMT.
Yeah.
You see that your lower legs are coated with some sort of black goo.
Oh, man.
Delicious.
What happens if you touch it?
I don't want to touch it.
Scrape it?
Let Thomas scrape it.
Does
for
it
you.
react to touch?
Yeah, I wonder if it feels any different to him now that he's taken the DMT, or if it's only visual.
Yeah, it feels a little tingly.
Okay. Take a shower as soon as you get to the hotel.
Okay.
But first, I'll put my leg up on the counter and be like, what do you think about this? And if he reacts.
If the doctor reacts?
No, if the clerk.
Zach.
Oh, yeah.
Nope,
It's not
it's not
garbage.
Zach.
They're all Zach.
Oh,
Oh.
That's a nightmare town.
Oh.
All aggressive Zacks.
Yeah. Okay, so you make it to the. Well, I mean, Agent Carter just tells you to keep it up.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Do your best.
Okay. Make it to the Super 8.
Alright.
There's a.
It's like I feel like Lyndell Taylor might take one sanity loss for knowing that Agent Carter really doesn't care that he lives or dies.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, you know how it is with government.
Yeah, alright, that's true.
They'll just find a new group of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you should be used to that as an FBI agent. There's a young, attractive girl behind the front desk.
Name Zach.
Wow.
No, not me.
Does she display the same characteristics of other Kingswich
She is
townsfolk?
smiling at you.
Okay, that's not inconsistent. Alright. Lyndell Taylor's like, oh, maybe Kingswich isn't so bad after all.
Yeah.
I could get
Can
used to
stay
this.
here.
Yeah, right. Have 12 children.
There you go.
Okay.
Drink 200% off.
Yeah, what, it's American paradise.
That's the next thing to test.
Yeah.
Like, what effect does alcohol have? Probably just makes you less likely to see them.
No. We would like 4 rooms, please.
Okay.
Is there a bar at the hotel?
Not at this little.
No.
Little
It
place.
would not be at the. How's it blinking doing?
Do you observe?
Yeah.
Lyndell Taylor's going to deliberately not.
He doesn't need to know.
No,
about
no,
that.
he wants to think that there's some
Hey,
people.
you're
in this
getting
town
you're getting
that-
the rooms. I'm
Yeah.
just staring at the.
All right.
Not blinked yet.
All right.
All right.
Did you see anything with your DMT brain?
Yeah. Do I see anything weird?
Like,
Give her a
like
monkey
this,
on her
like her
She-
her forehead's
She
like
has a person like holding up her eyelids.
her forehead's like semi-transparent. You see like this galactic swirl like going on inside.
There's a goomba on her brain.
Zumba. Fucking
No,
Zumba.
you don't notice
All right.
anything immediately.
Okay.
You do see her eyes sort of flick down to your legs, though, real quick.
Yeah. Oh.
She gives you your keys and wishes you a good day.
Yeah. Is there a continental breakfast?
That could be arranged.
I would like to arrange it. Room service?
That could be arranged.
I would like to arrange room service.
Very well.
I'm a little banged up, so it would be nice to have someone come by.
Very well.
Okay.
fact that she's not like at all changing her emotions, the fact that you came in this injured,
Yep.
should prove to you alone.
Hey, I just put my jacket over it. It'll
Yeah,
look, yep.
you can hardly tell.
Classic
Yeah.
Tom Savini. All right. I'll go to my room.
I think Studs is the Tom Savini in this case.
Okay. I'll prop myself up, make myself as comfortable in my bed as possible.
Okay, you get comfy.
Yep. Did I ever see any of the doctor's symbols, like in his journal? I mean, we saw some of the symbols visibly in the last session.
Yeah.
So I wonder if I should just draw some, like, on my walls. Wonder if that'll ward evil.
That's a thought.
Could also draw evil.
Invite evil.
Yeah, so I'll just leave it.
I take a shower.
Hot shower or cold shower?
It's important.
Just give me a hot shower.
Okay. As you
The leg.
join and bathe in the hot shower, the black liquid begins creeping up your legs.
Turn it to cold.
Okay. It stops creeping up your legs.
You got encase your leg in ice, or just, Thomas mentioned amputation earlier. It sounded crazy. It's not sounding so crazy, but you'd hear none of this because Lindell Taylor is not there. He's not in the bathroom with you while you're.
You could have been.
I know.
This is serious.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go to the ice bin,
Okay.
and I'm gonna chuck my leg in there.
Oh my god, like Kevin from The Office.
Yeah, after a good wedding,
Jesus.
this shoebox tissue.
Like W.
You should have wrapped your foot first at least.
Wedding with T's or D's?
Wedding with
D?
D's.
Okay.
It is painful to you.
It's fine.
But it'll get numb after the pain
Yeah.
subsides.
I keep it in there.
Okay.
Is it residing?
It is not, but it is painful.
I keep it in there.
Okay.
Eventually it's gonna take willpower, I think. Or you'll just pass out.
He's preparing for the amputation, I think.
Oh,
Now
shit.
we
Doctor, get in here now. Just get rid of it. I suppose if your leg is super cold before it gets amputated, the bleeding wouldn't be as bad. Because, the blood flow would have been, hampered significantly to it. I don't know.
Perhaps.
I'm no doctor. This would be if I were just a crazy on-hand surgeon.
You feel a hand on your shoulder.
Turn around.
Dark hand.
It is the girl from the front desk.
I take my leg out.
She is not smiling.
Oh, dude, you gotta do a lot to make that happen. Really does not like what you're doing.
I'll apologize and say sorry my leg got burnt, and then just kind of walk back to my room.
Okay. She watches you, and just as you're about to close the door, you hear you've been given a gift.
Are we about to get gifts?
Perhaps.
Oh, nice. Oh, yep. You know what's coming.
My mom says I have to provide some sort of incentive to keep you guys coming here.
Apart from your company.
Yeah.
No.
This is what
Does
she
your
said.
mom say
I mean-
think that we're not your real friends?
Well,
We're just here for your food.
I
We're
mean,
just telling you what she said.
I mean, that's the thing. It's of course I would still come if there weren't smoothies, but the fact knowing that there likely will be smoothies just makes it all the more enticing.
Studs, I think you have like a Diet Pepsi in there.
Oh, look at that! I did.
Look at that. Yeah. That's probably from last week.
Yeah, that's probably fun as fuck.
Yep. Take one sip of it though.
No.
All right. You're not gonna subject yourself to that. All right.
Take one.
There's no hiss at all.
No, I can close it more. There's there'll be a hiss.
But it's a flat.
That's all. That's all that's left.
Yeah, it just escaped.
That
out
was
of
all the
bottle.
carbonation right there.
All right. hopefully Lindell Taylor either survives till room service arrives or just does not get disturbed.
I'm gonna just keep
So
monitoring.
did we get 3 separate rooms?
You got 4 separate rooms.
Oh yeah, for the doctor, Octavius.
I'm gonna turn my air conditioner as low as humanly possible.
Damn, you're not gonna be able to sleep.
That's not true at all.
You know, you underestimate studs.
Not at all.
Where he talks about real life creeping into this, that's yep, it's happening.
The colder the better.
Yep.
Sleep out in the middle of a snowstorm.
Nice.
I'll slip into my
under
heart.
normal circumstances, you could do that, perhaps. But these are special circumstances.
Yeah. That's a good name for the whole campaign. Special circumstances.
Well, the name of the campaign is
Delta Green.
Emergent Anomalies.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Wow. I wonder if we have anything to discuss before we retire. Like our friend's black legs.
You can like
Only one leg is black.
You
Just
can.
one? I could have sworn it was both.
It was just one.
Oh, okay.
I never said that.
Which one did you say?
I said both.
Oh,
Oh,
damn,
both my
dude.
legs.
Damn, dude.
I only stomped it with one.
You just had to
Well,
walk.
splashed,
You just
man.
had to
Studs,
walk in
you know, we have the benefit of having an expert with us. You should ask him what he would suggest for a treatment.
Guess.
I mean, you don't have to follow it, but you should just see what the doctor says would be best.
Alright, I'll pay the doctor a visit with the information that cold at least stops it from spreading.
Okay. And what does heat do?
I don't know.
No,
You're the
heat.
doctor.
No, he said heat.
Oh, heat?
Yes.
Oh.
What did you think I said?
In heat, what does he do?
Like, you just get to take over now, son.
I
Tell me
know
what he
the
does.
NPC.
Yeah.
He heals it perfectly.
Yeah, exactly.
Seems to increase the spreading from what I saw.
Fascinating.
It is. So what do you recommend to get rid of this?
Well, amputation would certainly work.
How is that your first choice as a goddamn doctor?
I mean, sometimes that's the only choice.
I'm willing to
Is it
try
the only choice?
alternative methods before we jump to that conclusion, doctor.
Okay, he wants you to let him study your legs for a bit.
Lie down on the bed.
Go ahead.
Disrobe.
Yep.
Completely.
Yeah.
Dicks out.
Turnover.
Ass out.
So, we're not doing mixed berry this time.
Oh.
Pure strawberry.
It's peach, mango, strawberry, pineapple.
Oh.
Okay. More of a tropical food.
That
Fitting
pineapple's
for
a wild
the
card.
Weather.
Pineapple's never a wild card.
Don't like
I'm
pineapple,
gonna
Ziggy?
finish off this milk stout before the movie comes.
You can put that in there.
It's not that I don't like it. I don't know how I feel about it in a smoothie.
You're gonna find out today.
That's all right.
I'll just wean you guys off of smoothies.
By
give it a
slowly
shittier-
adding
shittier and
pineapple.
shittier.
More
Right.
and more pineapple.
Until we say no thanks.
I will never say no thanks.
No.
You will always give me a pineapple smoothie.
This is what you're studying your leg with.
I'm surprised it's the exact size.
What's that?
It's the exact size.
Yeah, like whatever his little prod is. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
That's how my cat sounds.
Yep.
Wow.
Where's that cat?
You know.
You got other,
It's gonna be a long time before we see him down here.
Yeah.
you got other rooms?
He has a whole other floor upstairs.
No,
And
upstairs
downstairs.
downstairs?
Yep.
Can we look at the downstairs one day?
You fancy, huh?
There's nothing down there.
But could we look?
Yeah.
There you go. We have our answer.
And
Yeah.
I'll yell Thomas or something behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say no more.
It's became very soupy.
I like soup.
I like Pete.
Perhaps more fruit, more pineapple is necessary.
Oh.
Thicken it out.
Thicken it out.
Pineapple is a thickening agent.
Or use that ice cube.
An bananas thicken.
Ice cubes are good.
Frozen bananas are nice for texture.
Why are you shaking your head, man?
One fell.
Oh yeah.
Well, shit happens.
Yep.
There you go. That's a good sound, huh?
Yeah.
It's my favoriteest sound of all time.
Fucking gravel.
Is that the pineapple?
It's not the pineapple.
Okay.
What are you doing over there?
It's the ice.
Kicking into high gear.
How do you think they made smoothies before blenders?
They didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't exist.
With a mortar and pedestal. Is that it?
Mortar and pedestal.
That's-
Close enough.
You know what I meant.
Yep.
Pestle, is that it?
Pestle. Yep.
There you go. That's the word I was looking for.
Yep.
Well, taste is right. It's not like consistent.
Yep. That's all right.
And neither will we.
Not all right.
And there's a little crunch to it. Yeah.
Not all right.
This is the best part of the stream. Just hear this noise in the background. Actually, no, they wouldn't see. They wouldn't hear. Oh yeah, they would. The camera's over there now.
Somebody other than the DM should probably do that.
Someday I'll take a crack at it.
I'm good.
Who wants the most ice chunks?
I'll take the most ice chunks.
Oh, he's jumping on the grenade.
Yep.
You get a pack of ramen.
Don't touch my rock.
I was hoping to restore 1 HP for taking the most, but I'm gonna be doing fine come morning.
Are the noodles black?
No. That's just the name of the.
Yeah. General Black Sushi.
That is good ramen.
Yeah. General Black's ramen.
You have to order this specialty
From Amazon.
from China.
I mean, it's where they get it from, I'm sure.
Why is it in English?
Because they know who their consumers are.
A lot of stuff in Japan is in
Yep.
Okay,
Nah.
Ziggy, there is a bit more in there if you have your same craving
Alright.
for more ice
Yep.
chunks.
For more ice chunks.
This is the Ziggy one?
The Ziggy,
Yep.
the Ziggy special.
Extra ice.
Alright. I'll tell you how I feel.
Still got a reddish hue.
Well,
It is still
What
delicious.
were all the fruits?
Peaches, mango, strawberry, pineapple.
That's where the red comes from.
Alright.
The pineapple.
the pineapple in concert works just fine. I was just dreading it would be only pineapple, but there's a nice mixture. Right. So the doctor is studying his legs. That's where we left off.
Yes. Okay, an hour later.
I could give you cancer.
You could have him duke it out
Yeah.
in your legs.
For control of your body.
It's a great solution.
Cancer versus flesh monster.
He says that amputation is still one of your primary options.
Be like the evil guy from Wild
I'm
Wild
sure
West.
Delta Green would help with, prosthetic leg implant.
You'd be like the
Says that cold will stop the growth, but not destroy anything. It grows in a warm environment, but I believe that a high enough heat could burn it out. Unfortunately, in the process, you might also lose your legs. Beyond that, you'd have to go back to Delta Green and have a team look at you.
I think you'll just need to be wearing snow pants this mission, filled with ice for the rest of the mission. Just a band-aid solution.
I feel like going back to Delta Green is the best option.
Yeah, Carter's gonna say, "You're not finished with your mission." That's what I think he's gonna say. But you're welcome to contact him. You're right next to the doctor. He's got the hotline right to Agent Carter. No questions asked. If the doctor refuses to give you the phone, you can force it out of him.
Well, that's what I say. I say the
Yeah.
best option, I think, for me is to go get this further examined by Delta Green.
Very well. I'll call it in. He gets on the horn with Agent Carter. You overhear him say that you might have a possible 610 infection. And you'll need evac for further examination. He says "mm-hmm" a bunch of times and then ends the call. Delta Green is going to send a medical copter to the outskirts of town in a few hours.
Alright. I will go to my room.
Take an ice bath. Keep your lower legs in cold water.
I'll just have the air conditioning running
Okay.
as much as possible.
Yeah.
Roll a power times 5.
It's pretty generous.
For now.
Yeah.
I failed.
Okay. You don't want to turn on the air conditioning.
But I do.
Your character doesn't.
I wish there were so.
But I do.
You have a dangerous drip on this side.
Oh yeah.
The pineapple's trying to escape.
Don't let it.
I didn't. Lindell Taylor is going to drift to sleep.
Okay.
He'll have just the gun casually on the nightstand.
I'm gonna slip into my hard suit.
The hard shell.
Hard
The
shell.
hard shell taco.
Yeah, it's me. And then I'm gonna reinforce the door with my chair. And put my shotgun on the nightstand. And sleep.
Okay. Studs, you are planning to just stay awake until you head out?
Yup.
Okay.
Power.
It's getting a little cozy in your room. You're feeling kind of comfy. Ziggy,
Yeah.
you have a dream that you and the cute concierge
Nice.
are on a beach.
Okay.
Looks like it might be someplace in Russia.
Okay.
And you're having a very nice picnic.
Yep.
You lean in to kiss her,
Mm-hmm.
and your lips join together.
I think he meant like.
I understand what he means.
I'm not describing how
it's very sarkic. Yeah.
And then your fingertips fuse together.
That was literally my
Is
first
it
time
is it painful, pleasurable?
It is pleasurable.
Okay. What a dream.
Painfully pleasurable.
It was all a dream.
Yeah, eventually you end up being one entity
Okay.
in bliss.
Interesting. Lindell Taylor will tell none of his team about this. Yeah.
Then you wake up with her inside you.
Alright, Studs.
Yeah.
One more roll. Power times 5.
This time,
Make it count.
Hopefully they didn't shoot down the medevac copter with an RPG.
do I get to increase my power because I failed?
I don't think that's how it works.
Damn.
Your mind's slipping.
Make it count.
Oh,
Make it
I
count!
already failed unless that's a 0. Nope, it's not.
Oh god, your mind's slipping.
I have a 72 in power.
Yeah. Not quite good enough.
You decide there's no rush.
You can sleep.
You climb underneath the covers. Sort of bundle up a little bit.
It's
Get nice
warm.
and warm.
Yeah. Feel your legs tingling.
Oh
pleasurably.
yeah. Like a pig in a blanket.
Yeah. That could be a good term for what he might become.
Still just dead.
I don't believe, unless you did it while I was making smoothies, you informed your teammates that you were leaving in the middle of the night.
No.
Okay.
Lindell Taylor would be very angry with you for disturbing him while he was
Yeah.
streaming.
He's in his bliss stream.
Yeah.
Okay. Morning comes.
Okay. Do I recover HP for sleeping in an elevated position and staying hydrated? Maybe like a D3?
You.
D4? 2 static?
I'll let you roll whatever you want. You lose that much sanity though, because of your
Roll
blissful,
D20.
perfect dream.
Alright. Let's be wild. Where is it?
Breaking point.
There we
That's-
go.
Yeah, you're gonna
So
be over
6
the edge
HP,
now.
but losing 6 sanity.
Yep.
He was definitely anomalously healed throughout the night.
Alright, I've gone past my breaking point.
Perfect.
Yeah. Which, isn't that appropriate for the
yeah.
fiction there? So yeah, I am at 53 sanity. My breaking point is 56.
Okay, you gain a long-term mental disorder. Oh, you also gain temporary insanity.
Okay.
But that sort of
I'll
didn't
put...
matter because you were sleeping.
Yeah, okay.
So let's see.
Like, do you get to pick, or does he?
Probably the DM.
Or is it random?
I get to pick.
Nice. That's
how we
random.
roll from
Yeah.
now on.
You have
What's that one?
Tourette's.
Autism.
Well, your new breaking point is now your current sanity minus power.
Okay. Thank you.
Are we supposed to be doing something with number 13 on the character sheets?
That's still 13s.
Incidents of sand loss without going insane. There's 3 violence boxes and 3 helplessness boxes.
We've never done that.
Yeah, we're not sweating it.
We're never doing that at this stage.
Okay, you've become obsessed with this concierge.
Okay.
Hell
I'll
yeah.
probably...
You believe that she's your soulmate.
Right, well she must have healed me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is she still working the front desk in the morning?
Of course.
Okay.
I have one mission plan now, is to kill this concierge.
That's when the really dramatic dark lighting over Lindell Taylor's face.
So as you were awoken, by rapid pounding on your door.
You go to the door, look through the peephole.
Okay, it's Dr. Narvaez.
I open the door.
What happened?
I'm not really sure.
He can like feel the heat coming from the room.
You turned your thermostat on during the night.
Perhaps.
Oh god.
You must have dozed off.
So your DMT would have probably worn off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So your leg probably looks fine too.
And he is all sober.
Okay.
So, how do you feel?
How does he feel?
Feels good.
Feel fine.
Oh. Well, perhaps it subsided. Let me check.
That seems reasonable.
Boom,
boom.
His eyes sort of go wide. Let's get you naked.
Is that bad?
He's gonna want a full exam.
Rectal exam. Oh god. Alright, well, while that's going on, Lindell Taylor will make his way to the front desk. And he'll say, I know this may be inappropriate, and I apologize for that, but I think you should know. And then he'll share that he had this dream about her, and share some of the details, and be like, I'm recovering from a past relationship, but I came to Kingswich and I didn't think much of it at first, kind of gloomy, foggy all the time, but there was beauty here to be discovered as well.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
I have. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Me too. We should have dinner.
Yes, I would like that. You probably know a better place than I do. I'm still kind of making my way about town.
There is a great local place, Stevens.
Oh yes, I've been to Stevens. It's great.
It's got great seafood.
I can meet you there, say 7 o'clock.
Excellent.
All right. I will go back to my compatriots.
Okay. Studs' door is closed.
Okay.
I don't know what
And
you're doing.
I'll notice the doctor is in his room right now.
I
Right.
became
Mine
infatuated
pass
with the
eventfully?
doctor.
What?
Did my night pass uneventfully?
Yeah.
Okay. I wake up.
Nice.
Thomas, much rests on your shoulders now.
I
Your
pack-
character is
I
relatively.
packed up my hard shell.
And he leaves.
I emerge as if.
How'd you sleep?
Oh, fine actually.
Yeah, I gotta say I had a really restful recovery. I mean, I feel almost 100% again.
That's good news.
Yeah. So, I couldn't get an answer from the doctor's door. I think he might be examining our friend. He had that
I was
leg
worried
condition.
Worried about him.
Right, so we'll just we'll enjoy the continental breakfast. Did I get her name?
Let's pick out a
Generate
good
a name.
Pick out a good name.
Alright.
Agatha.
Alright. Well, Agatha's I arranged the continental breakfast so we can have a little breakfast. And then we'll go about our mission. Hopefully the doctor will be ready to see more of the town by then. Okay. We'll have the continental breakfast.
Okay.
Alright.
It looks to be eggs and sausage
Perfect.
and toast.
I'll commend Agatha for putting together a fine spread.
The finest.
Yes.
Studs, the
Such
infection
hospitality.
has spread up to your groin.
Nice.
Oh.
Now amputation last night's looking okay.
How
And
big is
even-
my dick?
And now, even without
It's a warm
DMT,
dick.
you can start to see your toes
Oh, they're getting
are becoming abnormally red.
Okay. I should probably go
Pop
to
those
Delta
bad
Green
boys
now.
off. Yeah.
Then you'll take another little nap.
Let's get up power times 4.
I can't do that math. So let's just say I failed. That's probably where it's gonna be at.
Unless you roll really low.
Well, you've got power. Don't you have power?
You got power.
You've
I got
real-
power.
You've got great power.
I failed
No
twice
one
in a
man
row
can have that
already.
much power.
And this is now lower.
You're the power master.
That should be
Yeah.
at 44. Is it? Yeah, that's definitely it.
Alright, you're ready to get the fuck out of here.
Alright.
So Carter calls up, Narvaez calls up Carter again. Explains some reason why you missed the copter. They're sending it back. He tells them that it's spread to your groin. They'll be there within an hour.
Alright. I start leaving immediately.
Okay.
I'll inform them.
Yeah, you won't be able to leave without going past Lindell Taylor. He's
Yeah,
in the lobby
fine.
having his continental breakfast. Whoa.
Narvaez sees you eating
Yep.
and slaps the food out of your hands.
Hey now, doctor. Good morning to you.
Do you know what you were eating?
Yeah, eggs, breakfast sausage.
Oh, he took the medicine
Toast.
so he can see that shit.
The medicine.
No.
What is it?
I'll respectfully pick up the food that was knocked to the ground.
Your hands are black.
I'll just put it back on my plate and be like, well, some people need to work on their manners around here, but I'm afraid I won't finish the rest because it's fallen on the floor now. But I'll leave a tip and
Where are we?
$500.
$10,000.
it's for the soulmate. Yep. I'll go back to back down the hallway with the doctor and say, what was it that you saw, doctor?
Do you really wish to know?
No,
No.
I don't.
Best not.
Okay.
I wouldn't eat any more food served by that woman.
No. I see what's going on here.
I'm gonna go back for seconds.
Yeah, you did.
You jealous bitch.
Yep. All right. Lindell Taylor will keep that to himself for now. Okay. And how about you, sir?
You said you went back into the hallway. I'm just walking out the
You're
door.
walking up. Hey,
I told you
Okay.
I'm leaving for Delta Green, and then I just walked up.
his
I'll
condition.
throw you the car keys though.
His condition's advanced.
Remarkably, and I believe it's affecting his mind as well.
Carter gave him clearance.
Quite quickly.
Well, now we're down to the two of us and you, good doctor.
Well, I mean, what more do you want to see here in this town?
We haven't seen much.
Haven't we?
I saw Bodefell Manor, but is there nothing else strange in this town?
Well, I mean, the portal place, but we said to leave. Carter said to leave that alone. I mean, we're looking for kids, right? So we gotta get into a household and just look for kids. They're gonna be somewhere. They're gonna be
For them
somewhere.
kids.
Get into a household.
Just start up a conversation with someone. Say, "Oh, hey,
Where do you keep your kids?
yeah, where do you keep your
In a
kids?
pantry?
I mean, where do your kids go to school?"
Oh, hey, that's a good question.
That's a way better question.
There.
And then when they say anything other than "I don't have kids," we follow them home
And we beat their
and we
kids.
find out where they are.
Okay.
Find them in their cocoons.
Let's hit the street first.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So he goes outside.
Hell yeah.
There seems to be a sort of yellow fog cloaking this town.
Do we all see that?
No.
Who sees?
This is Narvaez speaking.
Oh, okay.
I see people in hooded robes. Do you see this?
Probably not.
Do
Probably
we?
not. You
No.
don't. It looks like their robes are made out of leather
Red leather, yellow leather.
Skin leather.
Black leather.
No.
I feel like I shouldn't look at them. I see people. No one wishes to look at them, it seems. They don't make eye contact. And they walk around them. And you do see people
Oh yeah.
walking around
We've
them.
noticed that for a long time.
So now he's telling you they're walking around these dark hooded figures.
Well, it would probably be best then, Doctor, that we too can see these people so that as to avoid them ourselves.
Well, we never ran into one yet.
Well, that we know of. We could have passed right through them before.
Then we shall again.
Well, no, I'd like to see what's going on. He puts out his hand.
I mean, is there any downside to the DMT?
Well, you see some unsettling things.
Do you feel like you don't have your coordination or your full wits?
Well, I haven't ever been in a combat situation while under DMT.
Oh, then perhaps I shall abstain.
He says,
We'll follow your lead, good doctor.
he says that he sees like fleshy material coating many of the buildings, including this Super 8.
Oh no. Are there any that are not?
Yes, there are a few. There's also a black fluid flowing through a drainage system. And he keeps walking.
What drainage system are we talking about?
You can't seem to see anything of what he's talking about.
Like if I'm walking down the street, where's the drainage system?
Well, he points it out like along the curb.
Oh. And we don't see anything.
Nope.
Do you see a source? Where is it coming from?
He begins following it.
I'll just follow along with the doctor going,
Okay.
just whistling him.
I see a rogue entity, abnormally tall, and it's holding what looks like a leash made out of intestines, and there are these creatures with sharp teeth, sickly flesh, gibbering around. He points it out to you, and you see what looks like a student with some young students, or a teacher with some young students.
Thomas, what's making that noise over there?
Water fountain.
Okay.
There's a cat.
Hey.
There's a large robed creature with
Yeah.
Wow.
Sharp teeth.
Remember when I
gibbering
said it'd be a
about.
long time before you'd see him down here? Well,
When Kitty gets hungry, he don't care about none of your bullshit.
He recognizes our faces. He knows we're not going to do shit.
yeah. He probably might. He might.
Phil's not here, so
That's true.
That's really the most important thing to
Yeah.
remember.
Okay.
yeah.
So that's what he described as the creatures on leashes.
Yeah.
But doctor, how can you say that of these children?
It's our children I'm seeing.
There's students on leashes.
Well, I'd like to trust in my my instincts here, my senses.
I trust what I can sense.
Take some drugs. Didn't say that.
How big is the robed creature?
9 feet.
Well, these are all good observations for you, doctor, in your report.
He looks around. He sees a massive spire made out of some sort of chitinous material. Continues following the drainage system as you go through town, and comes to the church. He points at the church and says, "What is this structure?"
It's the church. I've been inside it before.
To me, it looks like a black ziggurat.
Oh, like a pyramid.
There are robed entities prostrated in front of it.
Huh.
We just see a simple church.
I'm going to Google ziggurat in game and out of game.
Yep.
Okay.
I know exactly what a ziggurat looks like. Have you seen enough, Doctor? Would you like to go inside the ziggurat? I don't say it that like too loudly, but would you like to go inside?
I believe it to be of some significance.
Yes. Well, I've been in there before, and I think the old minister wouldn't mind me coming by once again.
Have you explored it?
I stepped into the sanctuary. I did not do a thorough exploration. If you prefer, we could come back at nightfall when there would be less activity.
Well, you're the field agents. Whatever you think is best.
I can tell you there will be people inside at this time of day, because this is a similar time when I first happened upon it. Although it's possible there may never be an ideal window where it is empty. But there's a chance late at night we might have freedom to explore. You see, Mr. Carter advised us not to escalate things, and I can't quite come up with a pretense as of this moment that would allow them to give us unrestricted access of the building. Not without violence.
Very well. Till later then. He bends down to the black liquid, and he puts a little vial, and he fills it up. To you, it looks completely empty, but he says it's
Even
full.
after it's filled?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, that is quite a miracle drug you have there, Doctor.
Quite. Well, then should we wait at the hotel, or?
Well, why don't we take a walk along the coast? Some fresh air.
Carter mentioned.
I don't think they've obtained mastery over the sea just yet.
Perhaps not. Carter mentioned there was a building with portals.
Oh, yes.
Do you think we could visit?
Of course, of course. We encountered very little danger there, although it was certainly anomalous. I'm sure we can spot the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Lindell Taylor will start guiding him there.
Also, do I see fishmongers?
Yeah.
I'd like to ask the doctor, do you see anything wrong with the cod?
I ate it last.
Yeah.
Look how well you're doing.
Little did I know that would
It
come
may be
back.
susceptible to the blackness.
Yeah. He inspects the fish. No, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the fish, although there's certainly something wrong with the fishmonger.
Alright.
Stupid fishmonger.
So Stud, you get helicoptered off to
How's that?
a facility.
Delta Green headquarters. Now the
Probably not
destroyer from the
headquarters.
inside.
You get thrown onto a stretcher and taken in and strapped down.
Sounds hot.
There's like 7 researchers surrounding you. And they start to gas you, and you slip into unconsciousness, hearing something about perhaps they have to remove the legs.
I was really zombie.
I love those legs.
Yeah, I know. You do a lot with them.
Like stomp flesh chairs.
Yeah.
Very scientifically.
Looks like a normal chair to me.
So why'd you stomp it?
Because he was freaking out about it. I figured I
The
would
guy
stop
who
it.
said it wasn't a normal chair. So you take him to the warehouse.
Yep.
Okay. The door's still unlocked.
Okay.
Everything looks just like the
Okay.
last time you were
We'll
here.
guide him to the little house on the inside.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everything inside
Oh, okay.
still looks the same.
Yep. Upstairs is of interest, Doctor. You'll see this upper hallway. There are 4 doors. Each door, we noted, led to a different dimension, you could say. Or,
He stops at the base of the stairs
yeah.
and looks at one of the walls. Do you see these words?
You don't even have to ask, Doctor.
It says, "He is dreaming war. Adatum will rise."
Adatum. Yes, that, Adatum's Wake being the name of Mr. Bodefell's cult.
How ominous. What about the basement?
Oh, we did not investigate the basement here.
We hate basements, apparently.
Well, we encountered a hostile entity in the basement of the manor house. I don't know if I could survive another brush with one.
Well, surely you'll escort me.
I'll provide backup too. I won't abandon you guys, and
Whatever is required.
I'll make sure my pistol's fully loaded.
Oh, fully loaded.
Okay, all right,
It's double loaded.
good.
Extended clip.
Banana clip.
I'll have one of my smoke grenades in my pocket.
I think they have those for pistols too. Like certain pistol.
Maybe I'll help the creature eat them.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you're gonna lead him down into the basement?
Sure.
Lindell Taylor's right behind you.
I see. Let me know if you see anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, pause.
Grab right
I
now.
want to slip into my hard shell taco.
Okay. He waits patiently and you strap all this on as he remains in like a lab coat or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
You might want to take some drugs.
He's a soft shell taco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go from
And
hard body to
and
soft
I'm a
body to-
Doritos Loco right now. I'm a little crazy. A perfect team.
Chalupa.
Yeah. Team.
All right, I'm ready.
Team
I'm ready
taco.
to escort.
Yep.
I'm just Taco Bell's meat.
You're pink slime.
Pink slime.
Okay. So you go down to the basement.
Yeah, tacoed out.
It is
Cold.
a root cellar. It is looks very old. Very basic, like dirt floor, things like that. It looks small. You do see it looks small. Narvaez says that on one wall there is a large spiral symbol painted.
It could mean anything.
He walks over to it,
Good idea.
sort of does this,
What?
and then you see him walk through a wall.
My God. Doctor,
Yes?
where'd you go?
What are you talking about?
You passed beyond.
Looks like you just walked through a wall.
You passed
Oh.
beyond.
Did you not see the wall?
Well, I did see the wall, but it disappeared.
I really need to
Come here.
turn to some shrooms if this is the
Alright.
results.
I'll walk towards it.
It's badass.
Oh, what's on the other side?
There's a tunnel.
You want to show him the
Do you
tunnel?
think this is wise?
Well, don't we need to know what's
We
on
have
the
a
other
mission.
side of the tunnel?
You know, I took drugs.
That's
It turned out
close.
fine.
Just close your eyes and walk towards me.
Don't do it.
Well, we'll do so.
Just a little bit left.
There you go.
I did say that.
It's all yours.
Meg, do you want me to put the milk back in the fridge?
I think it's pretty much done.
Alright.
It is now customary for Sean to return the milk.
I made
I'm
sure
a
to
little-
buy less milk.
I'm a little obsessive about it. Yeah, that's okay.
If you leave it out long enough, it becomes cheese.
I only use milk for
Is this true?
this special occasion.
It's true. I
I don't think it's.
No.
it's not entirely true.
You're just supporting Wisconsin dairy farmers by getting them.
Yeah.
It's good.
Corporate farms.
I'll slip through the wall.
You hit your head and die.
Okay. You are standing next to Narvaez.
What do I see?
You see a wall right behind you and a tunnel in front of you. A dirt tunnel.
Is it lit?
It is not.
It's very lit. What up, bro?
You've got night vision goggles.
Yep. Doctor doesn't. He's got LSD. He'll
should
make his
take
own
some.
way. Are you in the tunnel too?
No.
Where are you?
I'm on the other side.
Say Lindell.
Yeah. I'm all Elvin now. Lindell. Okay.
What the doctor said is true.
Come on through
You can come through the tunnel.
to the other side.
Or check my watch.
What about it?
Check the time.
It's pretty early. You guys didn't do much, so it's like 9 a.m.
Alright. Well, I'll walk confidently into the wall.
Okay. You are next to
Mm-hmm.
the other two.
Check your watch now. It
Alright,
says 7
let's go.
p.m. You missed your date.
I'll do a flashlight to be courteous to the doctor.
Okay. And you lead the way into the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's warm. It's warm in this tunnel. Narvaez says that the walls appear to be bleeding.
Huh. Doesn't seem good.
No.
No.
We must be near.
Near something.
We're near Sockless.
Okay. You get to a point in the tunnel where it branches out into 4 directions.
It would have been so convenient if I was there.
Yeah.
What do we do now?
Turn back, go home.
Do they all look the same to you, Doctor?
Yeah.
Flash my light down each tunnel.
Looks dark, feels warm.
Alright. I'll take the left middle. second from the left.
Okay, Narvaez will follow.
Lindell Taylor will hold the junction and salute you.
For your bravery.
I'm here as an anchor. This way you'll find your way back.
There you go.
Alright.
You continue on. About 5 minutes go by, and you come to a rotting wooden door.
Hell yeah. Found it.
What does this door look normal to you?
It looks like a rotting wooden door.
No. Alright.
Wow. Maybe he needs to take more drugs.
Kick it in.
Okay. You easily do so. You get blasted with light as you look out onto a field.
It's just a well-lit field.
Yeah.
Does it look an impossible place? Like from the outside of this building, does it seem impossible? Well, we're in the basement. So there's a basement field.
I don't know. Do you step out at all or no?
Is it like looking down, or is it just like level ground?
It's level.
I'll start with my hand. Reach through the door.
Feels like good, clean air.
Doctor, what do you see?
I see a field.
I'll take one step.
Okay. About half a mile to your right, you see the town of Kingswich.
I don't know what to make of this. Perhaps we check one of the other tunnels. Like if I look around the field, like what is it? Is there? Do you see anything else?
Looks like abandoned farmland.
Just as far as the eye can see.
Well, there's the town. There's some forested areas.
So it's like we're just outside of town now.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, well that's strange.
Ziggy, you begin to hear a heartbeat.
Doctor! Thomas, your character is Hassan?
Ahmed.
Ahmed. Doctor! Ahmed!
You hear it.
Yes?
You coming back soon?
Yeah.
Good.
Alright, well.
I'll just do a 360 look around, see if I see anything. Oh shit.
You're gonna wish you had all that LSD now.
Maybe.
You feel some breath on your neck.
Oh, it's one of those guys.
It's the concierge.
Yeah.
See, that would be fine. But I don't think it is.
Or quick cave fuck.
Yeah.
Quick cave fuck.
It's the story of my
My
life.
band name.
So I feel the breath.
Just like brushing the side of your neck.
Well, it's just me, so fighting is not an option.
Fighting's always
No, they seem to be alive, so I will stride in the tunnel they chose.
What will you do?
I'm gonna follow after you guys.
Okay.
Here and die.
Do we meet up with them?
Yes, when he comes into view, you hear Narvaez shout,
His signature.
"Shoot it!" And you see him like pointing at Ziggy.
I shotgun.
Oh, what are you doing?
Do I? And I just see him running towards us, right?
Yeah, I don't think you took the drug, right?
No.
Okay.
But that's Lindell.
Behind him!
Dive.
I'll do so.
A fucking shotgun.
Are you gonna wait till he fully lands before firing?
Yeah.
Okay. Then fire.
There'll be more.
I mean, there's still a chance of some
Yeah.
problems here,
Yeah,
but...
fumbles can happen.
I have a 20 shoot skill, so.
Oh, God.
Oh, 86 out of 21.
That's so bad. Ziggy, give me a dodge roll.
Okay.
Just to help me decide here.
But he dove.
He
Put
dove.
a check mark next to that.
Success.
That goes up, dude.
Okay. The shot like goes into the ceiling.
Okay.
Some rubble falls on you. a
Flesh
little
rubble,
bit.
yeah.
Flesh rubble.
That's the best rubber.
You missed!
You bastard! Oh, I can't see it.
Drugs.
Is it another one of those things?
Nazim should just take a syringe and just stab it into you.
Ziggy, you start to feel like a weight on your ankle.
Not again. Don't worry, I'll get closer this next time.
I want to.
Just put it to Ziggy's
I want to
hand.
just rip off. I want to rip off my shoe and just sprint towards them.
Okay, let's get a dexterity times 5.
Athletics.
Well, I could do athletics, but I think dex times 5 is probably better.
99.
Oh my!
Yep.
That's a fumble.
Yeah.
Now he's got his hand caught in the
Yeah.
mouth of whatever this is.
Yeah, you feel your leg is inside of some sort of mouth,
Oh God.
and you can't really pull it out.
All right. Is that the end of my turn?
That seemed to be your action, unless you want to say something.
Any last words?
No. No.
He's
I've got
eating them.
I've got a
Then he's
new
going
plan.
to eat me.
I've got a new
Oh
plan
my
if I get
God.
another turn, but we'll see.
How close am I to him?
You're like 15 feet away.
I want to get like pretty close. Basically, I just want to get as close as I can, like, and just try to take like as direct of a shot without actually shooting him.
So you want to walk up to where Ziggy is and shoot at something.
Like, yeah,
Okay.
like I picture like just standing over him. No, I'm probably trying to angle, like maybe I do like a tactical kneel, like spray over him.
Okay. I'll give you a plus 20, but if you fail, Ziggy will get hit.
Even a minor fail.
Even a minor. You're really close to him.
Failed.
93.
Oh my God. Roll damage. We'll do half damage to Ziggy.
Yep. Roll low. Snake eyes.
What's shotgun damage? I never even wrote it down.
3d6 or some shit.
Holy shit. How come the mist doesn't hit him? I mean, hit the other beast.
Maybe it will.
So
a
how
little
it
bit.
works.
Oh no, it's 2d10.
Oh, that's not nearly as.
That's.
Is that worse?
I think that is worse.
That is
worse.
It has a higher, lower minimum,
Lower
higher
minimum.
maximum.
There you go. So if you roll 2,
You
it's
could
all good.
roll actually really. Oh, nice.
Oh my
You
God.
rolled 20.
No.
Yeah, that's a 20.
Is that what that is?
No, that's a 1. That's
No.
a 1 and a 10.
No, that's two
No,
tens.
that's. Oh no, that's a
double
1.
0
Oh,
would
this
be
is a
2
1,
tens.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
11.
11.
Divided by 2
Oh yeah. There you go. 6 or 5.
or 5. Thank you.
Lindell, I'm sorry.
I have one ally left in this town, and it's
How
Agatha.
much HP do you have?
I have 7 because I got that big heal
Oh
from.
yeah, the big heal.
Yep.
You're gonna need it because this thing's about to bite down. So I'll give you one more attempt
Okay.
to do something.
I want to shove both smoke grenades in its mouth after pulling the pins.
Oh.
I just need to buy, like, it might go like, it might wheeze on that. Give a little
like
freedom. Come on.
idea.
I do like that.
I'm working with what I have.
Smoke it.
just need to make it back to Super 8.
Okay. We'll just do Dex times 5.
Alright.
If you fail,
You die.
it's bite.
It's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
This is gonna be so
be
bad.
bad.
It's gonna be so bad. 27 out of 55.
Okay.
You 6.
Smoke begins
Yeah.
filling something's mouth.
Yep.
You can tell it's not like filling up
Okay.
the tunnel. Your leg
Clutching
is
my side.
relinquished,
Yep.
and you run.
I'm running. I've heard good things about what's at the end of that tunnel.
You can hear like Narve is following you.
Like, how do I trip him or something? Yeah. No, he can follow me for
He's
now.
a loyal U.S. employee.
Okay.
Thomas.
Are you fleeing with us?
Which way are you running?
Towards the
Not
field.
towards the creature.
Back towards the field?
Where
Yes.
you running?
That's a field, man. That's the good old great outdoors.
How close am I to this thing?
That's where Jesus lives.
Close to
Yeah.
the creature?
Yeah.
You were right next to it. You're like 3 feet away.
You see smoke,
Can I both shoot and move?
Sure.
move and shoot.
But if you fail,
I want to do it.
Zicky.
No.
I want to do a hit and run. And then, like, the shot blows me backwards. Or something.
blows you to safety.
Yeah.
Do you want to emphasize more the moving or the shooting?
See the moving.
Okay.
But
So
you
you'll get a
potentially
penalty
do.
on your shot then.
Do I get a close? Is that a penalty and a bonus? Canceling each other out for the closeness?
No, only if you were to emphasize the shooting. You're focusing more on running away and basically shooting like.
Yeah, that's about right.
But you'll hit it. You'll hit it. Move.
No, I guess it wouldn't have mattered.
There you go.
Yeah, that was 64.
Okay. You see blood spurt out of the wall
Yeah.
where you shot. You do make it to the door.
We're in the field.
You are in the field.
Yep.
Do you close the door?
Forever.
That seems like a good idea.
I thought he kicked it open.
He did kick
Yeah,
it
those
open.
soggy mess.
I'll
Yeah, I figured it just broke open. But
shut it.
Okay. Like 10 seconds later, it explodes.
The door
Yeah.
Okay.
is the beast.
It's the monster.
Lindell. I'll throw you a shotgun.
Okay. I'm gonna run towards the town.
He stole your fucking shotgun.
I didn't ask for it.
Did you catch it or?
No. I'll let it
Hit
land
him
in
in
the,
the back.
I'll let it land in the grass.
Okay.
it's falling apart quickly.
Yep.
You need your fearless leader.
Yeah.
Now, Hawk.
It all went downhill.
He needs to get like
After you stomp that chair.
he needs to get dropped into a pot like into the town. I mean, okay, let me say this. Was it a good throw? Was it a good? Was it like right to me?
Dexterity.
Because basically, like Lindell Taylor doesn't want to let it just drop, but if he had to go out of his way at all to catch it, he wouldn't have caught it. That's kind of what I mean to say here.
I'm sure it was a good throw.
Okay, then I'm just running with it towards the town. That's probably not much better. Yeah.
That's actually
Oh,
worse.
okay.
But that I have no choice now but to just follow.
Yep.
Is it gaining on us?
We don't know. The
Maybe.
doctor knows.
Yeah, you can't really tell.
Is Doctor with us?
He is not very fast. He's got his briefcase.
His briefcase. Yeah.
He wasn't made for this.
We were supposed to be protecting him from.
Yeah, and you're just running ahead of him.
Yeah.
Really bird.
Lindell Taylor's head brushes with death.
You hear, I'm not gonna make it!
Throw the briefcase at it, doctor.
Give me the shotgun back.
Okay. I'll throw it to you. I threw it 2 times.
Alright, I caught it.
Alright.
Okay.
Then I'll keep running.
What do you do?
I'm gonna try to blast off.
Just some spot behind the doctor?
Yeah.
You should throw some powder on it so that you can see it. I don't think he has powder.
He has powder,
Got a
all
hard
right.
shell.
Crack open a shell.
Actually, I have a pepper spray. And I can...
Hey, maybe you still see smoke, like some smoke from the smoke grenades.
Do I?
Yeah, a little bit.
A trail of smoke.
They'll give you a
Yeah.
little.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll shoot
It's
it
not
back.
completely invisible. Now, are you standing your ground and shooting, or are you like running and shooting?
I'll scan.
Okay.
That's the spirit.
Then you can just roll. A fumble will hit the doctor, but what are the odds of that?
About 1 in 50.
98.
Oh.
I'll
That's
help you,
insane.
doctor.
Blow his brains out.
That is definitely the end of Narvaez.
Oh no! Let me roll damage.
I mean,
Right.
anything you do is gonna like cause him to stumble.
But let me roll damage.
Okay, maybe you'll kill him outright. You won't have to watch him get devoured.
9 only.
That's quite a bit.
What's his HP?
9.
How do you calculate HP?
You tell me. Now, is it just
Like 2
Constitution?
stats divided
Is it
by
just-
2.
Is it just Constitution score?
No. Because that wouldn't add up for me.
It's like con and strength.
Maybe Con and Strength divided by 2.
I think that might be what
Round
it
it up.
is.
Con and strength divided by 2?
Does that seem right?
That's what it is for me.
That would be
And it is rounded
that
up.
would be rounded
Yeah.
up for me.
Yeah, okay. Well, he doesn't have high of either of those numbers because he's a researcher.
That's also rounded up for Sean. So
So yeah, we'll say he has 9.
you killed him.
You blew his brains out.
Hey, he
Doctor's
killed
dead.
someone.
Doctor's dead.
I destroyed him.
You better grab that briefcase
Now the monster will be busy eating him at least.
for a little
Yeah,
bit.
the
Yeah.
briefcase goes flying ahead of him a little bit.
Towards me.
Yep.
Perfect.
And
Shit, a
you
shotgun.
can see the doctor's body getting like pulled invisibly, and chunks are taken out of it.
I'm gonna just try to grab the suitcase and run.
Okay.
Ugh.
Give me a dex times 5 then. The monster will be switching targets.
Whoa.
47 out of 65.
Alright.
Oh, I thought that was a 7. That was 77.
You are quick enough to outrun the delayed monster. You have the briefcase. You catch up eventually to Lindell Taylor.
Wow, you caught up to me.
Yes.
He's the fastest man alive.
Outside of town. Well, when do you stop?
Steve.
Lindell Taylor.
He never stops. Just runs across the ocean.
No, I'd want to get into. Try to find my car.
Okay. When you don't have the car Studs rented.
Yes.
Okay. Studs, did you give the keys to
I
anyone?
did say I threw the keys to him
Okay.
when we were leaving the hotel.
Thomas, would you also head back to the hotel?
Yeah, I would take a look back. Like, is there a smoky mouth following me?
There is for a while, yes, and eventually there is not.
Okay.
That doesn't mean he stopped. Could have just meant the smoke stopped.
Could be.
But if I can't see him, you can't hurt me.
Lindell Taylor, do you wait for your fellow associate?
Yes, I'm gonna quick run into the Super 8 though.
Okay, to do what?
I'm gonna see if the concierge is there.
She is.
How about a date in Boston, Massachusetts? The big city. Have you ever seen the bright lights?
Don't probably lights of Boston.
No, I don't like the big city. Why don't you stay here? And she reaches out her hand.
Well, okay, I'll take it. I know I'll like reduce my power for like the
Oh, yeah.
that's alright. But I'll be like, there's this. I don't know how to explain it. There's this thing around here. It's hurt me before. I'm afraid it might destroy me, but more importantly, it might hurt you sometime.
Oh no. That wouldn't happen.
How can you know this?
Why don't you come into the back room with me?
Well, power is getting weaker for Lindell Taylor.
Okay, so it's like survival, leave with his buddy, with the briefcase.
Yep.
But
This is your soulmate.
oh, I know. What would Lindell Taylor? Which way would he?
Yeah.
I mean, I know if I take one option, I won't have to roll anything.
Might no longer be relevant. To the
Right, but
story.
but that might be the end of Lindell Taylor.
So, choice
No.
is probably clear.
Yep, the pain from those attacks is
Yeah.
a little too visceral, so he's gonna try and resist.
All right, let's do a power times 4.
Okay.
You are in love.
Yep.
Love makes you do some stupid
Hey,
stuff.
Sean.
62.
Definitely not.
Nope.
That
I
would be
failed.
Incredible.
I failed.
You would love to go into the back.
All right, he'll seize that opportunity.
Okay.
Yep. Thanks, Studs.
I will always provide.
You filled in the gaps. Yeah.
Provided
Takes you to the rec room.
Sound effect.
She begins undressing you.
Okay.
And
Does she ever undress?
I,
Because at some point, Lindell Taylor would be like, seems a little one-sided here. he is a man of. He is a worldly man right now. Yep.
she initiates activities while clothed.
Okay. Do
But,
I get another?
mean, you're not unhappy about
All right.
what's
All right.
happening.
Does he get one last chance? Or was that previous failure?
Eventually, she will disrobe.
Okay.
It's all fucked up.
Yep.
So
Mike
you
Matei.
can roll a power times 3.
Okay.
You
Still
are
love this.
you're
fucker.
horned up, and she's your soulmate.
Yep.
So this is
Right.
it's
By
rough.
by now, you're probably back. I would think.
You're outside the hotel.
Yeah.
Alright, Sean. A
And did I
36.
see him? What did I see? When's the last time I saw him?
You saw him head into town, but the streets and the alleys and stuff.
I did
Yeah.
pass.
He did pass.
Yep.
Okay, then the choice is in your hands. You're likely already infected with something,
Yep.
but there is a chance to escape
Yep.
a horrible fate.
Yep.
And you recognize something's not
Yeah.
good here.
Well, no. I'm gonna attempt to escape.
Okay. She is going to try to pin you down.
What means do I have to defend against this?
Your manly strength.
Yeah, my handgun probably isn't anywhere nearby.
No,
Okay.
you don't need that.
All right. As she comes in, I just want.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do an unarmed combat.
All right.
Still the love of your life.
It's gonna
The-
be
the
pain.
love tap.
It's gonna be a little painful, but survival is. I need to survive.
You want me to kill her? I'm about to have a robot penis.
What is hand to hand?
You hope. Unarmed combat.
Oh, thank you. A 6.
Out of
60.
Okay. And what is your strength?
13.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
So it's like just straight 1d4.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you, Sets.
4.
she's dead.
Damn.
It's like more than some guns right there. Here's a gun.
Yes. You
Yeah.
punch a large chunk off of her face. And you can roll sanity.
Perfect. Pass.
Okay. 1 sanity.
All
No, this is your soulmate. 3 sanity.
Oh God, for a pass.
Your soulmate.
All right.
She's so ugly.
Yep. But now I can probably escape. I can maybe put on like my underwear, or I know for each article.
She's not dead.
Okay.
You just punched a chunk off her face.
Uh huh.
You can sort of see like the opening that goes into her body where her esophagus and stuff
Yeah,
would be, and
just-
it's all lined with teeth all the way down.
Ooh. All right. I'll flee ass naked then. Nothing's worth recovering. Here.
Thomas, you see your fellow agent
I'll grab my briefcase though.
running out.
Only with a
Oh,
briefcase.
no,
Only-
like into the outside.
Yeah. Dead ass naked.
Because I've got the keys too.
Yeah.
I throw the keys to you. Get us out of here.
Chewy.
I see you got the doctor's briefcase. Well done.
Yes.
Thomas, you can roll sanity now too.
We're seeing
Just for
naked.
seeing him.
No.
This is the first time you've ever seen a fellow man naked. Roll
Yeah.
sanity.
What am I rolling for?
The woman came outside now.
Oh, she's
In
pursuing
pursuit.
me. Yeah.
She's got the mouth
Yeah.
of a
Mouth
duck's
teeth.
vagina.
44. Success.
Okay, you can lose one then.
Yeah.
This isn't your
She's
soul.
not yours. Yeah.
She's not your soulmate, but she does have a duck vagina for a mouth,
And a body, an interior duck vagina.
Alright.
which is all.
I still got my
duck
gun out.
vaginas.
Yeah.
Will I run through town with my shotgun? I mean, I got my hard shell on still.
You are hard-bodied.
What keys did you throw at me?
Car keys
Where's the car?
right next
You're
to you.
right next to it.
Oh, let's get in there.
Yep.
Okay.
Fire it up.
She climbs on top. You can see like teeth puncturing through the roof.
You've got a perfect
Sorry,
thing
Lindell.
to shoot right.
Okay.
While you drive.
Roll a shoot plus 30.
Don't fumble.
Well, it's not.
Oh.
It's not.
You're just
It's a
gonna,
miss, but not a
just
fumble.
gonna fuck up the car.
Yeah, there's a giant hole in the roof now.
Now she can slip into
Oh
it.
yeah, there's a tongue slithering in.
Lick a tongue.
Are you doing anything?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think I'm able to like defend myself here.
Yeah.
I've at the price of sanity, I've broken free from like the love hold here.
You see a long tongue stretching towards the gun.
Yeah, it's like
It's going to blow that
what would
gun.
be his most effective means of combating this tongue?
Nice.
Maybe biting into
Your
it.
own tongue.
You don't have. Oh yeah, your
Tongue
axe.
beat tongue.
I don't have a knife.
Is there anything
And
nearby?
opening my briefcase would take a while.
I have a possible suggestion. I might have a pistol on my belt somewhere.
Do you?
Yeah, it's a light pistol though.
Lame.
It only does 1d6.
Just 1d8.
SNES light gun. Is there a pistol there?
On his belt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. I've got firearms training.
Okay, and you're gonna shoot the tongue? Or shoot her?
No, I want to shoot into the big gap of Rohan leading
Okay.
into her
You
core.
can do shooting plus 30.
Oh, that's
There we
like
go.
an automatic success for this
Probably,
man.
but
Yeah, but you can still roll a fumble.
you still do a...
And it's not an automatic success. Because my firearms 28 out of 81. Yep.
Okay.
That'll be good.
You don't need to roll damage.
Yep.
She falls off the car.
Alright. Get us out of here.
Cheery.
Now. Still not done.
No.
Roll a drive.
I should be driving.
But you're naked or me? You both have.
Naked and
Let me
drive.
call over you.
Oh my god,
Sanity.
That
loss.
is sanity loss.
I've got my hard shell between us at least.
he's wearing protection.
This is quite a freaking scene here.
No.
No, that's a 10. Oh, no, that's a 40.
It's a
No,
41
dang
out
it.
of 20.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're speeding out of town, the ground sort of lifts up as a tentacled monster bursts out of the street.
They can see it?
Yeah, you can see this shit. And you can roll sanity for that, but obviously trouble's not over.
Ooh, I pass.
Nice.
I missed. Just barely.
Pass.
And it's just one for each. You guys are...
Ooh.
I'm one away from
You know
breaking.
who's not going to hit their breaking point this episode? This guy.
So your car is sort of half on the street and half wrapped up in this tentacled creature.
What did you just say?
Your car is half on the street, half wrapped up in the tentacled creature.
Alright. Alright.
So if you look out your window, you're looking at the mouth of it.
This is a disaster. Do you have any more grenades?
Nope. I've got
Looking at all the stuff in my briefcase. Energy pill. Adrenaline shot.
Give it to it.
Water pill.
Give it an energy
Water.
Yeah.
pill.
I could
no,
throw a thing of deodorant in there.
There you go.
I mean,
Maybe it's
might as well
allergic.
just
It's worth a
shoot,
shot.
Shoot into the mouth, I guess.
I'll throw my deodorant in there too.
Okay. Roll a luck.
Nice. What is the luck? The
It's
base
just
luck?
50%.
Oh, okay.
So
That's pretty
50
fun.
or under is a good thing.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, it is. 48.
Okay. It is adverse to deodorant.
Yeah. Does that weaken its hold on the
However,
car?
It does, yes. If you wanted to make another drive attempt.
Fucking
No,
floor it,
yes.
man.
Yes. That's better than something else. But alas.
You gave the keys to the man. That's not
I
driving.
offered to climb over you.
You threw the keys to me.
Yeah, why did you do that?
Because you threw the shotgun to him.
Well, I threw it to you because you were closer to the car. You'd be able to get it started
That's okay.
faster than I would be able to.
Okay. It did loosen its hold
Yep.
for a moment.
But retightened was twice as much.
The tires did not grip on anything, and you didn't really go anywhere.
All right.
So you're back pretty much where you started.
And I'm down a deodorant now.
Oh, you smell like shit.
Here, let's switch places.
Okay.
Does that take all of our actions and will?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't like toss.
Start
my
throwing
pepper
your
spray.
hard body into it.
No. In case I get swallowed up, I want this protection.
You could just stay in the car and I'll run away.
Do you think that's better?
No.
No.
Oh, well, I mean,
Let's switch places.
okay.
If I can throw a can of pepper spray at its mouth in the process, I'd like to do that.
That's like
Okay.
deodorant.
Roll a luck then. We'll see how the
Yep.
pepper spray works out.
We've got our aerosols still.
30.
All right.
Alright, doesn't like pepper spray.
You got the right
either.
man behind the wheel now.
So this means you basically Ziggy doesn't get anally probed while switching spots
Good.
because it's distracting.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me show you how to drive.
Okay, it's not really. I mean, it's getting back into control. So while you were switching places,
Okay. Shoot a tentacle while I'm doing this.
Alright.
Like in Return of the Jedi.
there you go. Okay, you can roll your shoot.
The old spray and pray.
I'll roll my drive simultaneously.
If he fails, you'll get a penalty.
But if he succeeds.
Then you won't get a penalty.
Alright.
89.
He failed.
Alright. You're gonna subtract
I'm
off
gonna
my drive.
subtract 20.
Succeeds.
Just
still.
enough.
Perfect.
Oh.
Okay.
He's a driving machine.
I am a driver.
Against all odds, you leave some tire tracks on this thing's face.
Yes.
You peel away.
Peel off on its dome.
What a day for Lindell Taylor.
My fucking rent.
Just naked. Yeah,
Who would have
almost
ever
flat.
imagined that
Hey,
car would get
the
destroyed?
worst damage done to it was him shooting it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
got the
it's
insurance.
going to be confiscated by Dollar
Yeah,
Green
right,
anyways.
right.
You probably put in the incinerator.
Okay.
This brand new car.
Yeah. Okay. You make it out of Kingswich.
I'll just get to the next, drive maybe 40 miles or so, find a gas station,
Mm-hmm.
find a payphone.
Report in. What are you going to tell Agent Carter?
Did you give me like one piece article of clothing so I don't have to be like, because you're wearing hard pants, so you
Well,
can.
let's see what's in the
You have your
doctor's
badge?
suitcase. Does the doctor's suitcase have any clothes in it?
Probably not.
No, that was at the hotel. This was just his briefcase.
Would you ask
That's-
about my
feel like
badge?
You don't even have your badge on you, so
I
you
have
can't
nothing
just
to
say
s-
I'm a federal agent.
I have
Yeah,
nothing.
give me your clothes.
Yeah.
I have nothing to spare. No, I'm just kidding. I'll give you something.
Thank you,
Maybe it's my hard suit pants or something.
Agent Carter.
The hard suit pants.
I'm probably like barely staying
Yeah,
conscious.
your dick is tingling.
Oh no.
I need treatment now.
What happened?
Fuck! I'm not gonna give him the full report. Gigantic monster, tentacles, duck vagina mouth, infected people. It's catastrophic, sir. I'm not lucid.
Narvaez?
He's gone. We have his research materials. We need extraction, and I need treatment.
Where are you?
I give him the exit we took off the freeway. Shell gas station.
Alright. Copter's on the way. We're sending in the escalation teams.
Good. Give him everything you got, sir.
Okay. Alright. 30 minutes later.
Lyndall Taylor will give a more coherent report once he's gotten treatment.
Copter arrives.
Okay.
Both whisked away. You're gonna lose your penis. Thomas, I think you're fine.
Yeah, go Thomas.
Were you ever injured in any way?
No.
Yeah, the hard shell deterred any violent activity. Yeah, they don't really give you specifics about what you were infected with, but it was very dangerous. They tell you it was the same thing your fellow agent was infected with, and they're planning on just burning the entire town.
What's my fate?
You are dead.
There you have it.
Perfect.
Yeah, the infection just spread too far. They could have amputated, but honestly, they were just keeping you around for research purposes for a while, and then they threw you in the incinerator.
Dicks.
Yeah.
What do we hear about what happened to Hawkins?
Not much.
They totally stonewall us, say we don't know what you're talking about, or
they
what are
say
they?
that he's no longer in active duty.
What about?
Who's no longer in active duty?
This
Me.
guy.
Oh no.
I got killed.
Well, he's just injured. Maybe he's on injured reserve.
Well, no, he's not returning my texts.
That's concerning.
And then, like 3 months later, there's in the news in the obituary that he died in some training drill or something. Oh no, he's a homicide. So he was murdered on a case by some gangbanger. Closed casket funeral.
There'll probably be a small sanity loss for Lyndall Taylor.
Probably. You two, however, are paid
Oh.
200,000.
The price. of
I
losing
don't. Who are your bonds, Studs?
A buddy working in the NYPD,
Mm-hmm.
an ex-wife, and my kid.
Okay, your kid gets like some sort of fund.
Trust fund.
Yeah, something like that set up for him.
Yeah.
Well,
They take care of him.
that's good at least.
And that's pretty much it for my mini campaign, I think.
Was that an SCP?
Oh yeah.
That was multiple SCPs.
Yeah.
The main SCP, the town and the mansion and all that was SCP-2480, one of my favorites. The dimensional door thing, that was not in that SCP, that's SCP-2510 that I mixed in there. And then the whole infection thing is SCP-610.
Did you have anything planned if we went into the dirty bathroom? Would have been like Silent Hill type stuff or something.
What dirty bathroom?
It was one of the dimensional doors was like
Was
a
it that
Oh, the
robot?
subway, yes.
filthy public bath.
Yeah, that's like a whole alternate world where like the Sarkites and the Mechanites join together, and it's basically like Hollow Knight, but with more technology. There's like giant bugs that run the subways, and
I went in there.
yeah, you went in there for a little bit. You probably would have gotten infected sooner or later.
I like to go on places.
Now, could we Was there a way to get to the bottom of the disease? Or the robes or whatever, the sarlocks? Or sockless? Was sockless in this campaign?
No, that's like the creator deity. Had you gone into the church, it would have been much closer to finding like the source of everything.
Yeah.
I knew that was connected.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. We were there. Weren't we?
Briefly.
Yeah, I mean it was in like underneath the church.
I was closely supervised when I was inside of the church, so.
And I had Narvaez mentioned going to the portal place, even though Carter told you not to go near there. And I thought you were gonna be like, no, he told us not to go there. But
No,
Yeah, I was like, well, we were also told to do what Narvaez said.
true. Yeah. We were just so awed by how he could see everything with his
Yeah,
drug
he was our
power
guy.
that
I thought you guys would have been way pushier about wanting to take the drug.
Took it almost immediately.
Yeah.
That's the thing is like Lindell Taylor, he was being conflicted, and he's like, he's describing everything.
It would have made combat a lot easier.
Hey, I actually did pretty well
Yeah.
against the invisible target.
It was just
Yeah.
a woman target. It really screwed you over.
Oh, I guess with the DMT, I would have
Could've seen our
noticed.
true form.
Yeah.
I would have
you would've
noticed some stuff
What
going
effect
on.
would alcohol have had?
That would have accelerated Studs' condition.
Oh yeah, I figured that much. There's no I thought about doing that, but then I was just like, there's no reason they would all would be doing it.
Anything the town likes to do is
Yeah,
probably
not the
to
good
do.
thing to do. So
Have 12 children.
What was with the children? If we would have broken into someone's house, would we have found children in sacks?
You would have, like breeding pools and stuff that they feed to the sockless or something.
All right, they never see maturity.
It's all just horrible stuff.
Yeah.
So if they're never seen, how do they know they're being born? Are they being born in hospitals? Like, how do they get
Delta
that
Green
number?
has sources, man.
Yeah, Delta Green's been monitoring the town for a while. They've been looking into boat fell and stuff.
So it was like when we found the mansion. There's like all the dead cultists and all the dead. Is that like Global Occult Coalition or
That
something?
was
GOC?
Yeah.
Was it just like a really even engagement, and they just so happened to like pretty much exterminate each other?
I tried to drop some hints. You remember that like document that you found on one of their bodies describing like some sarkic guy, and it had that picture, and you guys were all weirded out by the picture.
What was the picture?
it was. I remember the picture.
You remember the picture?
The pipes.
They actually remove it from this article? They changed this like a day ago.
You know too much, Meg. You
Oh, yeah,
weren't
what-
supposed to
what
be
was the
looking at
meaning
it.
of I do remember.
Well, the
it,
picture's
though.
from like some weird foreign film, so it makes sense that they finally changed it.
Yeah. Did you show us the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like the people with the
The
weird
people on spikes and
back.
stuff, remember?
yeah.
Oh.
This was the picture.
And what was that?
This was on a GOC document you found. This was apparently who they were trying to assassinate.
Who was trying to?
And it's like they're not even sure if it's like this guy or if it's this thing or whatever. This is like the leader of the Sarkics.
Oh, okay.
So this is like the mortal leader.
like that guy.
Yeah. So like Sockless and then this guy. So they were apparently trying to assassinate this guy because this Bodefell dude was in the process. They were in the process of summoning this dude to Kingswich.
I thought they succeeded.
They would have, except the GOC
The GOC
intervened,
stepped in.
and that caused everything to just go fuck crazy.
Yep.
So in the article, that event happened in like the 50s. And then the foundation set up like a facility nearby to monitor stuff, and then shit went really crazy in like the 2000s. But I wanted you guys to like go into the manor and have
Oh,
like a
the
little
aftermath.
Resident Evil action,
Yeah.
see all this bloodbath. So I moved around the timeline a little bit. So that's that. I know it was a really short little mini campaign, but that's pretty much all I can manage nowadays.
I got some kicks out of it.
Yeah.
It's Thomas's turn now.
Yep.
It is Thomas's turn for a mini campaign.
Yep. You've got
I've
2
thought
weeks
about
to
it.
think about it.
Yeah.
I was leaning towards icons now.
Icons again, eh?
Yeah.
Sure, it's a lot easier for me to fuck things up in icons. How would you deal with me being the tickler? Keep that in mind.
You can't keep getting away with this.
Who knows what I can do?
I don't know. I feel like that world. I feel like I might be able.
You're drawn to the
More
icons.
comic booky. I feel like I can.
You can handle the DMing
I
of
feel like
that.
that might be more in line with what I could come up with. Because I feel like if I feel like just trying to do anything serious or like too serious is it's gonna be really difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's definitely a system that you can't take seriously.
It's pretty wacky.
It's too random and
Yeah. And I feel like the structure was more like kind of like mission based, right? Where like, or unless you just did it that way, but where like
You can run it however you want, man. The system is there to provide you with structure, but it's not there to provide you with exactly how you want to run things. So.
Yep.
Because there's most of the time with the books, I'll use like 2/3 of it and disregard like 1/3 of it. Usually, like 5th edition and other things like that. It's a little bit different. I can pretty much just subscribe to everything they do, but I've never been perfectly good at adhering to everything. With them be like, you should have this arc in mind for the characters, like with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it'd be fine if we're doing long campaigns that last
Yeah.
a while.
Yep.
But
And I intend to sometimes with some of the settings, but not always. Not with all the campaigns.
I did hear from Phil's mouth that he prefers longer campaigns.
But he's withdrawn from some of
So
them.
how would he ever get involved in a long campaign?
if he doesn't come to
When did
Any-
he say this?
Just while we were waiting at the
Wow.
restaurant. See, I mentioned
So-
a girlfriend, and then he was like, oh, I was wondering why you were missing RPG nights or whatever, and then he said, no, that's not why. She lives in Illinois, like with it apparently.
Too many one shots for Phil.
He said he didn't enjoy the group size, and like
The
just all the
small
short
group or the
campaigns.
large
I
group?
think he didn't like the larger group. He said,
Oh, okay.
oh, he just wants.
Studs, you ruined it. Long campaigns are hard though. That's hard to do.
Yep. Well, I think long campaigns benefit to when your character progression is very mechanical and measurable, as far as like you gain a little bit but just enough each level, but the level milestones don't take too long to reach. I think that's why 4th edition worked well with the long campaign, because you had stuff usually you were excited for to get each level.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the last campaign that we did that wasn't mission based and wasn't like just a big sandbox.
Maybe
That was probably our
Demon
last
Lord.
long campaign. But Demon Lord is confined to 10 sessions.
Was that even that long? I mean, I don't even know the longest one I've been a part of. It was Sprawl. Sprawl was the longest one I've been a part of.
but that was mission based.
Right. I mean, it was like maybe the very first, like, a couple D&D or Dungeon World ones, like with the underground
Well,
world.
and
I
I mean,
Those weren't that long.
long D&D campaigns can be like more opaquely mission based, where you know you'll have smaller goals in the big quest, you know, that you're working
Right,
towards,
but it's more subtle.
yeah.
Players don't really realize they're just
Yeah.
doing a mission
Well,
or something.
I mean, hopefully Phil will just feel the RPG hunger, but I mean, I'm not going to try and pursue him to come back like
Right.
if he's not feeling it. So
I definitely like longer campaigns myself
Everyone
too.
likes long campaigns.
yeah, it's just there. You want it to feel natural. You want to be like, this is going to be a long campaign, and if people aren't enjoying it, you know, it's
Well, in the old days, you did used to like map out a continent.
Yeah.
And you'd have plot points and stuff like
well,
that.
I made like the region map for DCC but then you guys had the brush with death and went to the like hiring out everybody.
I don't
mode.
think DCC is a long campaign game.
All right.
That's the problem.
Well,
with that.
then I'll
'Cause
have
you
to.
need something where you're likely to survive.
Yeah, then
for
I'll have
10
to run
sessions.
another 5e or Dungeon World or something like that. So
Dungeon World. Yeah.
Yeah.
Problem with Dungeon World is progression is lighter.
it's very light.
So
Yeah.
D&D really is the king of
Yeah.
the long campaign.
And that's the key with D&D then is you've got all of the cool little abilities that are right there in your book or in your class section, but also trying to play with as much decision making as possible and not falling into the just glued to your sheet the whole time.
Well, I don't have that problem.
No, I know. But you've pointed out some excellent examples to me of like guys who just they'll never say anything except to read an ability
I know.
and then they won't say. Yeah.
I know. But
Yeah.
I did at some point want to do another big 4E campaign
Oh, yeah.
with miniatures
Yep.
and all that good shit.
Oh, what campaign?
Fourth edition.
Oh,
Because I'm just not enamored at all with 5th.
No. I'd go back to 4th. That would be cool. But that's not what you're running, Thomas.
No.
You got to think of this or something else. I mean, I won't stop you from running a 4th edition campaign, but make sure you familiarize yourself with the literature.
I think that's the opposite of my
Yeah.
low prep. Low prep
Low
goal.
prep.
Well,
Low serious.
I'm gone next week, so
We have a board game.
old
night
Mert's
next Monday.
salivating.
Yeah,
He's getting
can't
real
wait.
excited.
Are there any? You guys have any preferences, ideas as far as like setting or like city
For icons?
For icons?
That's
No,
your
like
job.
Modern day with
You can make
generic,
it
like New York type city.
or
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
You can
but
make
I
it
mean,
Gotham.
Yeah, you can make any city. You don't even have to be in a city.
Right, we could be small town.
Yeah.
Superheroes.
Maybe you
It's a
can
weird
choose-
I
concept.
could tickle everyone in town
Thomas,
simultaneously.
just go watch The Boys on Amazon Prime. You'll be ready.
He wants low serious.
Oh, okay. Alright. That's true. Boys is more
Lighthearted.
Could be an alternate. Could be Agent X's alternate universe's homeworld.
Like
The
Hitman.
prison?
I forget. Was his whole homeworld a prison?
I thought
Is he an
so.
alien?
He was.
Agent X?
Oh, I was thinking of Agent 47. Never mind.
Yeah. He's an alien.
I mean,
Alien
he's just so
hitman.
pristinely
Yeah.
bald,
How
man.
can you be that bald?
All right.
No one man can be that bold.
I'll see you guys
Yeah.
a while. Yeah.
Have fun in Spain.
Thank you.
Alright.
I will be level 60 by the time you get back.
Probably.
I doubt it.
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Probably like around 50.
Well, I had told Mang a while back that I'd be happy if Gyro and I both were 40 before we hit Spain, and we definitely hit that goal. So, yeah.
I opened this up, but I didn't really comprehend anything. What should I read?
What should you read? How to play.
Game mastering basics.
I mean, fortunately, we've all played it before.
Right. So I guess I kind of know.
So yeah, game mastering basics is good. Yeah, I don't think Ziggy was too strict about their process when he ran it.
There's a whole page about abuse and like game abuse.
Nice.
While you should encourage player creativity, there's some, shall we say, overly creative player ideas inappropriate to the superhero genre or likely to spoil everyone's fun.
You didn't read that section, I guess, when he ran
Is the game master prop lightly but firmly refused to allow them for the sake of the game.
No, he never did that to me.
At the end of that whole paragraph, it just says cough, Adam, cough.
Yeah.
Achievements. Yeah, we did that. Villains.
Oh yeah, you have to make
Stock characters.
You have to make
that's
our
that's
villains.
It's useful. Gonna need these.
Well, you've got a couple weeks, fortunately.
All right.